So if you couldn't tell from the title of this video, what you're about to watch is a compilation of some of the best fossil finds and the funniest moments that we've had on this channel in the year of 2025. It was a really good year for the channel. We had a lot of good fossil finds and a lot of really cool random things that we found this year. And if you couldn't already tell, this is going to be quite the long video. So go ahead and get comfortable, get yourself a cup of joe or whatever your equivalent of a cup of joe would be, and let's get to it. How's it coming?
She's large.
She's large. And would you say in charge?
I would say she's in charge.
Okay. That's all I need to know.
I think she's moving.
Oh, here we go. Oh, man.
Doesn't look like I lost any root.
Yep. Careful with it. Oh, look at that. You're kidding, Caleb. No. Caleb, no. No.
How? How? I think this root has like fused with the
rock?
Yeah. So when I pushed down on that, what I thought was this, it came
Still
with
a very nice tooth. That's a goblin shark tooth right there, Spanaringus. Alright. It's obviously already broken, but...
Oh, it's right there.
The fish.
Huh?
The fish.
Where?
Right here.
What the fish doing?
What the fish doing?
Get out of here, man.
We're
You're
trying
supposed
to
to
film a
be in the
video.
water.
You're supposed to stay in there. Oh, there he goes.
He's gone.
Before I was rudely interrupted by a fish. There's the blade.
It's pretty big.
Broken on the root, but I will take that. That's a good goblin shark. Get her done.
Well, I don't care what you say. You got to respect the position I'm in right now in order to stay out there.
See, y'all don't realize, but this right here, after that is just a cliff. Just gone. I got lucky, found a little bit of a foothold, but this just goes and goes and goes. Caleb is teetering on the verge of death. Or at least...
Oh, I'm petering.
Oh, he's petering.
I'm flipping. Take this thing from me. Take it. Take it.
I just flooded my boots for that. Let's see if I can find the tooth that Caleb has spotted. Man.
You might as well be pointing at.
What? Where? Oh, yeah. I see it. Hey, Caleb, I found it too.
Look at you. You're so smart, buddy.
Thank you.
Oh.
It's looking pretty good, honestly.
I did not think it was that big.
Yeah. That's what she said.
I think she was talking about his. I'm sorry, guys.
You think, like, millions and millions of years ago, this shark lost his tooth and said, I hope some idiot finds it one day and makes dirty jokes about it? Because I know that's what I would do.
When I lose the rest of my teeth, I have all my teeth. That's what I hope happens to him. I just tried to get closer by doing this.
Oh.
Well, I don't see anything broken in here, so it's like I'm painting happy little trees. That's a good tooth.
That is a pretty good
Broken glabluble.
tooth. Broken glabluble?
Yeah.
Good.
Skipananorninkus.
Skipananorninkus.
Yeah, that's how you say it.
Yep.
Nobody told me I had to click the button.
Caleb just completely missed this entire tooth being pulled from the wall because he didn't click record. Check that out though. There's a squally corax. That is a serrated shark tooth. These are kind of like the equivalent of the tiger sharks back in the Cretaceous period, so not bad. That one looks like to be a posterior, would have been at the back corner of the mouth, so pretty cool.
Do you mind if I check it out?
Sure.
Kind of looks like a Dorito, don't it?
Look at Dorito.
What flavor do you think it is?
Test it. What flavor?
Blue raspberry.
Okay. It's just back to back. I just came up here to put the squally corax in the bottle here. Caleb, what'd you say?
I said I feel like an astronaut, and I'm kind of hungry.
Okay.
And there's also I'm gonna go with as big as the one we found earlier.
Cool. Go for it. What is that?
That's the squally right there. I didn't even see that.
Yep. Sorry if it's not focused.
It's the root.
I'm currently trying to not fall in the water and die, like dead, like salt on a slug. Water on me, I just evaporate.
He hasn't showered since he was born. Water is a universal solvent, and it turns out Dylan is the universal solute.
Yep. That's my actual name on my birth certificate.
Universal
solute. All right, let's see it, Caleb. Oh. Focus, focus, focus. Camera, no. Camera. Look at that goblin tooth, dude. Oh, look at that. The color, the shape.
An orange stripe going down the middle.
Yeah, that's very nice. Caleb's gonna get this one out for me because I'm currently crouched over like Smeagol right now, just trying to not fall in.
He oftentimes looks like Smeagol.
I do look like Smeagol. That's also on my birth certificate.
Right next to, I forgot what you said.
Universal solvent Smeagol.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh. That's a nice one.
Yeah, it is.
Cool. Yoink. Oh man. Look at that. It's got serrations. It's got the whole root.
See this hole?
Whole blade. What's the, yeah, what's the?
Used to be some dino doo-doo right there.
Some dino doo-doo.
Yeah, that's the imprint.
Man, what'd you do with it?
It did not taste like cranberry.
It did not.
Or
Okay.
blue raspberry, whatever I said earlier.
Yes, let's see what's on the other side of this cliff. Oh, good golly. Gotta reach for the other one. Oh, I'm about to fall. Okay. No, that's a goblin.
That's a goblin?
Yeah, you said Credolamna. You're bad at this. You're stupid and bad.
All right.
You can tell it's goblin because of the way it is. Now look at the striations on the blade. Those lines. That's definitely a big indication of goblin. Is that a really nice Credolamna? Oh, Credolamna is my favorite kind.
It's a little broken.
Oh.
It's cool.
Yeah, I just found another little broken one over there. That would have been an anterior crocodile alligator. Here. Why do you make that face? That's a scary face.
What face?
French fry taters. Get the camera.
Get the camera and come here.
What you got?
So if you guys are longtime watchers, you might know that starting kind of over here, where it gets to this red clay, we hit kind of a dry spell for teeth. Well, today that ends.
Oh my. Oh, where is it on the camera? I can't see it. Oh, look at that. Look. There's one right next to it.
I didn't even see that one.
Dude, oh, I'm about to have a conniption. Oh, don't. Be careful with it, buddy. Ooh. It's hey, more root in there. Dude. That is one chunky tooth. Look at that blade. Gosh. That's a big goblin right there. My goodness gracious. There you go. What do you name him?
Kind of catches me as a Flimmy the Goop.
Flimmy the Goop. Dude, I could not have thought of a better name than Flimmy the Goop.
My cat's name is Jimmy the Goop.
I see a pretty good tooth down here. Check that out right there. Get out of the way, bug. Ugh. I'll stab you. Oh, is that a good Credo lamp? What the heck? What are you? I can't tell if that's... I'm pretty sure it's Credolamna. Yeah, look. Because you see the point where the root meets the blade in the middle? It's kind of that got that V shape. That's definitely Credolamna. Now y'all gonna have to pardon me for the jet sounds in the background. I got my personal army on the hunt. They're circling.
Oi.
Now, to give you an example of the type of stuff we're looking for out here, look at that. That is a leaf. There's a leaf in the rock. You can see that pretty clearly. And I'm pretty sure this was somebody's, you know, throwaway pile, because it was just sitting right here on the top like this. There's another one right here. Pretty cool. So, that is a bug. Ooh. But yeah, that's what we're looking for. And so, hey, one man's trash is another man's treasure. I am keeping that one. Now, these fossils are from the Carboniferous period, where this entire area was basically a giant swamp. And so you had giant bugs like giant dragonflies, 6-foot-long centipedes lived here, but also a ton of different prehistoric plants. Yep. And there is another plant fossil right there. Check it out. Another plant fossil right there. There's a leaf in the rock. Man, when somebody tells a plant to grow in the ground, this is not what they mean, bro. You know, somebody walking by is just gonna see some gremlin crouched over in the creek hitting rocks, which just confirms that I am indeed related to Smeagol. Oh yeah. Another little fern fossil there. Big chunk of calamite right here running down. Big old horsetail. Very nice. And then, this is probably the biggest leaf I found so far. Right in the middle there. Pretty clearly see it. There's a snail on it. Check that out though, that's really cool. This big boulder slab thing that I'm standing on, I think that's where the fossils are coming out of. If you look over here, there's very, very slight imprints of calamites here. Look at those lines right there. That's a calamite for sure stuck in there. Whoa, 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 hold on. Y'all, look at here. You can hardly see. You see those little diamond shapes in the rock here? Can't hardly see it. Yeah, right there. That's from a tree called a lepidodendron. And this was basically the bark. They had these sort of scale patterns on the bark. And those were individual bark scars where leaves would come out of it. Now, they don't look like normal leaves. They would just be like just a single strand of leaf, I guess. A full tree would have looked very, well, hairy. It's a pretty disgusting picture to think about, a hairy tree. But that's what these look like. Just look at how nice this creek is, though. Look at all this. Beautiful. Y'all ain't gonna believe this one. Look right over here. I was literally about to walk up to the truck and look down here. There's more. Oh my. Look at all the plant fossils. Oh, that's beautiful. I'm so lucky to have walked up here just to check it out. A lot of this is just coming out of the wall right here and breaking up as it erodes. Dude. Oh, that's beautiful. And there's this one over here. Ugh. Wow. I cannot believe that. Dude, there's more. There's just more. It's everywhere. Look, there's some right there. Look, going through there. This is probably too big of a rock. Oh, it's breaking. That's what the rock's doing. More in there. Dude, that is crazy. Definitely the finds of the trip here. All right, let's get these back to the truck. Y'all, check this out. So off camera, I decided to split open a couple of the rocks just to see if I could get them broken down into smaller pieces for display. And look at this. There's actually another really good fern fossil right there inside of the rock that I just split. I might break this one down a little bit more. I'm just trying to get this one ready for display. But yeah, definitely will not complain there. What you got to say, Caleb?
Welcome to my swamp.
And as we're walking up, look at this lepidodendron. This is a bark of a tree that used to be in the Carboniferous. Their closest living relatives are like club mosses and stuff. And these were very just odd, unique trees. But look at that bark. And you can see the shine on that really well. That is so cool. Walk us through what just happened. Okay. Oh, he's running into the branches.
I picked up a rock.
Yep.
And this whole piece was like, you could tell that like it was breaking off. So I
Yeah.
pulled it up, and on the back side of it,
Look at those ferns.
look right here. There's more under there.
There's more. Wow. The preservation here Immaculate.
Pretty cool.
Now, I do want to clarify, the stuff that we're going through here has already eroded out of the bank. We're not digging into the bank. We're not doing anything like that to cause even more erosion. We're just going through what's already been loosened up naturally and just seeing what we find. And check this out. Oh no, it's splitting. No. Hold on, let me see if I can just... There we go. Trying to get out of the shadow here. Look at that. The whole fern frond. Got another little... That's a negative, so the actual fossil is somewhere else down here, but that's just the imprint. Nice. That's really cool, though. Look at all the plants in this. That was wild.
You got the chippers off the thing?
Man, I split my burger in half. And they're over there.
Get my burger on. We gonna be like dying. I'm sneezing. Yo, low key, the plant stuff look like in there. It look like coal.
It is coal. That's what most coal mines in the U.S. are through Carboniferous age material, because that's what made.
They just be mining up fossils and
They
burning them.
literally, yeah, that's exactly what they're doing.
It's all like well textured.
Whoa. Is that lepidodendron? Maybe not, I don't know.
It's like stupid.
Yeah, the texture on that is crazy. Not bad. This is just a mass, like, mortality plate. All these plants just freaking fell over, man. They died. Rest in peace.
Could have been like a mudslide or something.
Yeah, could have been anything.
Look at it.
Oh. I wonder what that is. It almost looks gold, like it's pyritized or something. That's cool.
Prioritized. It's Somalian.
How's it going? Oh. You missed, stupid. Here's a really cool piece. We've got a section of lepidodendron tree right here. And then at the top, we've got a section of calamites. I can never figure out. Some people call them calamite. Some people call them calamites. I just say calamites, or I don't know. Whatever it is, you know what I mean. A couple more ferns in there. Very cool. Look at that. I broke down a piece we saw when we first got here. And yeah, that is definitely a keeper. So we've crossed the river here. We're on the other side. What we're going to do is head up into these hills and see what we can find, because rumor has it there is an abandoned coal mine up here, like an entrance to one that we can see. Let's see what's up in these here hills. So walking along already, you can see all the layers in the rock here. Goes up very high. It looks like there's like a cave entrance or something over here. Let's take a look at it. Very spooky and ominous. Oh golly! It's like pages in a book.
And I want to read them.
How many years of history you think that is?
350.
Tree pity.
I ain't
That boy
talking
is
350.
optimistic.
I'm talking about 3.5.
Yeah, that's cool.
I'm gonna get my version on.
Dude, Caleb just found the best stick of all time. My goodness.
Bro, pop that, dude.
Dude, that's the thumbnail right there. You gotta make the face too. Oh, yeah. Oh, we're in. Caleb,
Check it, come up.
if all my days of playing Minecraft have taught me anything, I'd say that's the entrance to a mine shaft. Look at this place. They tried to block it off.
It goes down so quick. I did not expect you to go down that quick.
Yeah, it's a mine shaft. It goes down. Look at that. Oh, wow. That's actually crazy. Mm-hmm. Yeah, this is such a nice area, though. No! The frog! So here's an interesting one. I'm starting to see more and more of these. So obviously you've got the big calamite stem running down the center, but I don't know if it's really picking up, but those like sort of star patterned ones, like right there. I think those are the actual leaves off of the calamite itself. Plus we got this little fern on the bottom, which is pretty cool.
The name's James. James Names.
James names, eh? Beautiful. Ah. There goes my phone. Hey guys. Good? Yeah. Will it be?
What the f was that?
That was my.
Get up.
What?
What the f is that?
It was my freaking boot.
Get your dude. That's your boot? Sounds like a animal.
He got scared of my boot.
Okay, busting it open.
Check this out, y'all. Got a big old Encoda's fang right here. Yep.
That's a nice color too.
Let's grab it.
Oh, that's pretty.
Look at that. It's a very nice Encoda's fang. That's probably the best I've ever found, to be honest. All right, now let's just find a whole jaw of one and we'll be good.
There you go.
Chase said he's found something good over here. I just found my Encoda's. Let's see what he's got. What'll it be?
Squawk-Rex.
Ooh. Yes, sir. What species?
That's a great question.
Look at that. Oh, yeah, that's a keeper for sure.
Ain't nothing wrong with it.
Awesome.
Perfect root, perfect crown.
All right, Chase. Hold the beloved Encoda's.
Look at that.
Look right down here. There is a perfect Scapanorhynchus root sticking out of the chalk. The moment of truth.
Yeah, it's all there.
Oh yeah. Oh, that's a nice one.
It's a good anterior too.
See the striations on the blade? Perfect root, perfect blade. They don't get
example.
Perfect example. Yeah, they don't get much better than that. If it was like double the size, you know, that'd be a little bit better. But I'll take it. All right, guys. So check this out. There is a very nice vertebrae just on a pedestal right here, sticking out of the chalk. Look at that. Another one of the members hunting out here found it today. So that is awesome. You don't hardly ever see them on a pedestal like that. That is cool. Chase, what are you freaking out about?
This better be a Brian tie or I'm gonna lose it.
Oh, come on.
That's not a Brian tie. It's
Dang.
still a Cretalamina though. Anterior.
It's a pretty chunky one too.
It is a chunky one. He's seen better days, but that's a good one.
Focus. Yep. Nice. I think I should probably like explain the reason why you're freaking out, just for some context here, because Chase keeps absolutely crashing out when he finds a Cretalamina. There is a super, like, stupid rare species of Cretalamina that can be found here called Cretalamina bryantyi. It was described in 2018, I believe. Yeah, they're super exceedingly rare, and they have been confirmed to be found here before. And
Their type locality.
yeah, this is their type locality. This is where the first specimens of them were found. And yeah, every Cretalamina he's found so far has not been bryantyi, and he's about to absolutely lose it. And I don't blame him. Another non-bryantyi Cretalamina from Chase. Oh, he broke through it. Oh, that's still a nice one though, man. I love Cretalamina, dude. They're out here, buddy. You'll get them. You'll get them eventually. Now, if you guys are enjoying the video so far, be sure to go down and hit the like button and subscribe. It tells me that you guys are enjoying the videos, and I will definitely be making a lot more for y'all. Here you got another vertebrae. Looks like a shark vertebrae. Oh, that is in there. Come on. There it went. Nice. Now you can tell it's a shark vertebrae because of the way it is. You know, shark vertebrae, they're very compressed and not as elongated as other fish vertebrae. So, yeah. Do the honors, Chase.
Oh.
Oh. Nice. That's a lot like the one I found.
Oh, it's big.
Dude. Perfect. Literally, eating my Subway. We're chilling under the shade. Look down here. Ugh, that's a shark tooth.
No way. Oh my god.
Oh, it's a nice scap too. No way. Both sides. Look at that.
Oh my god.
Oh, that's gonna look so nice, cleaned up.
Woo!
Man, the Subway works wonders, boy. I tell you.
Oh my god, that is nice.
It is nice, dude. Holy.
Boy, what the hell?
What the hell?
What the hell?
Whew. Alright guys, let's play the game Find the Shark Tooth. Somewhere in here is a shark tooth. And I'm gonna give it a few seconds. Going once, going twice, point it. Bro, missed entirely.
Ow.
Hey,
Oh,
that's a pretty good one.
not bad.
Little squally corax.
That'll do.
That'll do,
Oh.
donkey. Oh,
It's right there.
no, it's right there.
Yeah,
It's somewhere, I don't know. Nice.
Going.
Smally corax.
It's a cute one. It's like a lateral posterior almost.
I like your big words. Alright, y'all. I'm on this big wash right here. Kind of makes a bend all the way down here. And I just found what looks to be a small encodus tooth. And looking over to my right, where is it? You can see the root of a goblin shark right there. Alright, let's get this. What?
What?
It's not a goblin root. This is what I saw sticking out.
Oh no!
Alright, I hear Chase crying again.
My pain is immeasurable. My day is ruined.
What'll it be? Where? Am I blind? Oh. Yep. Yep. Another cradle lamna.
Where are you, Root? Alright, I'm gonna go jump off the highest ridge in here.
Alright. Do a flip. There's a thing. It looks weird. That's either a big Pachyrhizotis or I don't know. Chase, I'm gonna need your expert opinion. I'm gonna go ahead and grab it. Come on now. Come out.
Mosasaur tooth.
That's a mosasaur tooth.
Yeah.
Whoo!
Hell yeah, brother.
Hell yeah, brother. Ooh, that's probably the nicest mosasaur tooth I've ever found. Just like the condition wise. Oof. Beautiful. Literally on the surface. And I know all the people are gonna say, oh, that was planted. You saw me struggle to get that thing out of the chalk. It was just stuck to it. Man, oh man. Give you a little bit closer look at that mosasaur tooth. It's one side. There's the other. Beautiful. Y'all just missed me doing my mean Hank Hill impression. But look right there, fellas. That don't sound like Hank Hill. There's an encodus. Look at that. Another stunner of a find. Come on. Let me get out of the shadow here. Look at that. Just on the surface. Yep. You don't get much better than that. GoPro is on. Let's do it.
Oh, there's so many bees.
Boy, I tell you what, them bees are gonna cause a ruckus.
So is that an encoded tooth? Let me find out by kicking it. There's not.
And damn it, Bobby, what did I tell you about kicking the encodus teeth? There's gonna be an alarming amount of Hank Hill impressions on my YouTube video. Oh, I see it. Yep. Two teeth right next to each other. Do y'all see them?
Both scaps. Probably not associated. They're in a wash, so.
Yeah.
Let's grab the worst one first.
You wanna say that again?
No. Yeah, that's pretty bad.
Yeah, it's really worn.
This one I have hope for. You know what, this is the new meta.
I used the shark tooth to get the shark tooth.
Yeah.
There it is.
Ooh.
Ooh. That is a big stunner.
But the
Bigger stunner. Right off the bat, where was it? Right there. That is the root to a shark's tooth from the Cretaceous period. I'm gonna go ahead and try to get that out for y'all. Come on. There we go. Look at that little credolamina right there. Let's wash it off. That's a great start. Looks like an anterior, so it would have been at the front of the mouth. That is pretty cool. There we go. It's a nice little echinoid right there. And right next to it, there's a snail steinkern. Not too bad. So I walked over to this puddle and I was just looking around. Bam. That's a near perfect echinoid fossil right there. It's a fossilized sea urchin with that star shape on top. These things are related to like starfish and crinoids and stuff like that. Let's sift it and see what we got. Huh. So this is pretty cool. Look at that. That is some sort of mammal tooth. It's rooted. It's definitely modern. But yeah, I'll put up an ID on the screen of what this is after I figure out what exactly it's from. But yeah, rooted mammal tooth. You don't find those a whole lot. There's worms, man. You're talking like Lloyd Christmas. I got worms.
I got worms.
I beg your pardon?
Oh my goodness. Such a nice echinoid right there. It's literally perfect. It's just got a little bit of the clay stuck to it. Gosh, dude, look at that. I think this is one of the only hobbies where you can look at a pile of gravel and go, hell yeah. Because look at that pile of gravel right there. Hell yeah. Big ol' snail steinkern right there. It's a chunky one. Relatively complete too. Now just for some context, it's called a steinkern, which is the internal fossilized mold of a shell. In this case, a snail shell, where the snail died, it filled up with sediment, and then the shell withered away, and it was just this left. Alright guys, over this nasty, disgusting looking water along the wall here, there's a root of a tooth sticking out right there. Ah, there's a spider right next to it. Go away, buddy. No, this is my tooth. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. We gotta wash this off right now. This could be an unbelievable tooth. Oh, ho, ho. Big old goblin tooth, dude. That looks so nice, dude. Even though it's missing the tiniest bit of the root tips, that is still unbelievable. Yep, that one's gonna clean up really nice. Gosh. Another potentially good goblin blade sticking out right there. This is so hard to do one-handed. Well, I see the top of a root sticking out on one side. I'm about to wash that little goblin tooth off, and I found this little guy. Can I pick him up? Will he let me? Hey, buddy. Look at there. Oh, he's kicking me. Looks like he was sleeping. Oh, okay. Chill out, buddy. There he goes. Goblin has both root lobes on it. Obviously it's still caked with sand, but I will take it. You can never complain about a good goblin tooth. That is the inner keel to an ammonite, and right over here, if you look, there's the outer edge of one.
That's a peculiar shape right there.
That is indeed a peculiar
That
shape.
is not a naturally occurring shape.
And so, yeah, we might have just found an ammonite graveyard kind of deal here. I just noticed this one down here. Big old partial section of ammonite. Very clearly see the curve of it right there. That's pretty cool. While I was looking at those other pieces, Caleb just found this really nice section of ammonite. You can clearly see the bumps that were in the shell. And man, very nice. Now this is something we've never seen before. Look, I'm trying to get out of the shadow here. Look at all these like little lines. I'm wondering if that's some sort of little tubes or something.
Like an anemone or something.
I'm wondering if that's some sort of like coral or I don't know. I'll put up an ID on the screen right now if I ever find out what this is. Caleb, it's looking good, dude. It's looking real good. You can clearly see the circle of the shell, kind of the spiral inwards. And yeah.
That'll be good. I've been looking at it for like 15 minutes now.
Yeah. All right, Caleb. Moment of truth. Let's see if it comes out. There you go. Perfect.
I don't know what the
ammonite.
backside looks like.
It's not terrible.
I want to flip it over. I don't want to jag it up.
Yeah.
Because it is fractured here.
It's broken a
Is
little
that pyrite?
bit.
Look at all the pyrite right there.
Oh yeah, there's a whole lot of pyrite right there. Try to get it to focus. Can't really see because of the glare of the phone. But, yeah, you said you don't want to flip it over?
I do, but I don't. It is. It feels very fragile in my hands right
Yeah.
now. Look at that.
Yeah.
Wow, look at the bumps.
You can see the knobs of the
That
shell.
feels so cool.
That's
Look,
so
look,
nice.
look at the swirl.
Yeah,
All the
you
way
can see
down
the
to right
swirl.
there.
Uh-huh.
That's definitely one of the best ones we've found.
That's a keeper. You got clay on your face, bro.
I know. I was whacking away at this thing for a while.
You were what? You were whacking away, huh?
I was beating the stew out of it.
Found another cephalopod find. This here, it's broken to bits, but
Really brittle.
yeah, it's very brittle.
Same general cross section of what you'd find in an ammonite.
So this is either belemnite or baculite. So think of an ammonite like a squid coming out of a shell, but the shell was long. It wasn't spiraled like an ammonite, it was just long.
There seems to be a couple of them. There was one laying here, and then there's one that's pretty hard. I believe that's what this is right here.
Dude, the amount,
Toes.
I'm feeling it with my
toes. I'm feeling it. I'm happy dancing. I'm dancing like a little happy. I'm sorry.
You should be. You should be very, very sorry.
I'm happy dancing. I'm doing the gravel dance.
Shut up.
Wait, don't throw anything else on you. It's gonna go under, I think.
It's gonna...
No. I'll be back.
Oh no,
Hold
Caleb.
this, hold this.
What have you done?
Oh, look at that.
Whoa. That is really
Give me a
cool.
phone call. Yeah.
What would you do if your doctor gave you a pill bottle full of shark's teeth and said, get better soon?
Chug them
Chug them?
in the office.
Okay.
Get a refill.
Get a refill.
Repeat the process.
This implies that...
I'm not done.
Okay.
I'm getting in a car accident. Dying. I'm an organ donor. They're gonna cut me open. Belly full of shark's teeth. It's gonna be on the news. No one's gonna know what's going on. It's gonna be awesome.
Okay. Okay, I just had to film this one. I pulled up the shovel. Didn't even sift it yet. Look at that echinoid right there. So nice. I'm pretty sure it's complete. It's perfect.
Very nice.
Very nice. It's a echinoid. They're relatives of starfish and sand dollars. So very nice.
All right, what's the flavor on it?
What's the flavor on it?
What's the flavor on
Hold
it?
on. Watermelon. Guys, we're freaking out. Oh my goodness. Okay, you may see it already. It just looks like a piece of bone. Look at this right here. You see that socket in the top? That's a mosasaur jaw piece. That is insane. That's where the tooth would have come out, obviously. It's part of a mosasaur jaw, dude. We've never found one of
Yeah.
those.
We've rarely found bones out here.
Right.
Well, a toe bone, and now this. I'm not sure where to put it.
Man.
Put it in your big pocket.
In the big pocket?
Big pocket.
Going in the big pocket. Ugh.
Going in a big pocket.
I think we found a honey hole right here. Let's see if we can get. There's a whole lot of gravel under us.
Look at this hunchback.
What are you talking about?
Nothing.
Oh, okay.
Boy wants to go to Wendy's. Don't know that there ain't fossils at the Wendy's, you dumb boy. You dumb.
boat.
You dumb boy.
Wait for it. Boom.
Yo, Steinkern. You don't see that thing?
What?
Look right there.
Oh yeah.
Really nice Steinkern.
Oh yeah. Look at the colors on that. Nice.
Beautiful,
Beautiful.
darling.
Look at this. Another incredible echinoid. Look at that. Just right on the surface again. We're finding some good. We're finding some good stuff over here. You good?
Yeah.
Okay.
You guys are gonna look at my little girl arms?
Oh, he's got little girl arms. Little baby man. Come on, little girl arms. You can do it.
That's my nickname in high school.
Oh yeah, it's your nickname now.
Oh, look at that echinoid. There's a piece of it.
Oh, yeah. Look, that wasn't just a piece of an echinoid.
Couldn't tell.
That's a fat echinoid. Look at that. That boy's thick.
He big boned.
He
Don't bully him.
He big boned. You want this, the fatty boy?
Trying to say so. What is that? Dear God.
Man, I'm literally standing in a hole right now, dude.
Hold my back.
Down in a hole and I don't. So Linlin here has got this big old piece of rock that he's splitting open. And we just found this nice, crispy fern fossil in it already off the bat.
Look at that one right there.
Oh, he's got another one? I can't really see it from here. Ooh, nice. Yeah, these fossils are from the Carboniferous period. Oh, that was way too much zoom. There we go. Yeah, from the Carboniferous, though, that's about 322 million years old. These are 80 million years older than the first dinosaurs in the fossil record. So, Linlin, that's pretty old, buddy.
Just like you.
Okay. Look, y'all, we've got on this log here, it's a bunch of different rocks laid out that have stuff in them. Look on this one. You got fern right there. Got more ferns in this one. That one's pretty cool. That one's pretty detailed right there. And then this single piece right there, that's actually not a bad one, but definitely a keeper. Got an imprint of a leaf on the top there too. All kinds of ferns just running through these plants, through these rocks. Even more there. They're just everywhere out here. See a lot in that one too. And this one here, even more. All throughout there. Now, Linlin, what is it that every YouTuber asks their subscribers to do in every video?
You hit that subscribe button and smash that like button.
Smash that like button.
And
like
leave a
before
comment
these.
down below what kind of water you want me to touch next.
Close enough. All right, Linlin, what you got, buddy? That was a dang butterfly. Whoa.
Well, that thing is.
That. Oh yeah, that's a leaf. Or dude, I keep saying leaf. It's a stick. There's a stick in the rock. You can see one of the branches of it coming off there. Pretty cool. I don't know what causes that like shine to them, that orange shine right there, but that's in a lot of the fossils we find out here. Let's try this. Come on now. I'm trying to do this for the camera. There we go. See what I mean? Bam. Leaf right there. And that cluster right there, this is actually a leaf cluster from a plant called calamites. I don't know how you say it. I know some people put the S on the end, some people don't. I just call them calamites. But yeah, that's a leaf cluster from one of those, and just the detail on that fern is wild. I love the preservation out here. Got another one right there too. Not bad. Oh, and another one right here. Oh, that's the negative of that piece I just split. So that's how they fit together. See this crack forming right here? I have a good feeling about this one. Give me something good. Okay. A couple of those fronds going through there. Doing this one-handed is not easy. Lin, where are you going?
Right.
What?
Right.
Another good piece right here.
I've lost feeling in my ring finger and my pinky.
You've lost feeling in your fingers. We got hypothermia. It's 80 degrees out here. But yeah, look at this. Look at the detail on those fern leaves right there. That is insane. I am keeping this 100%. I love that.
Well, they had ray tracing back then.
See if I can get a bit of a close-up there. Nice. Now, obviously, a lot of people, when they come out fossil hunting, they try to find the biggest, best pieces they can. But I'm the opposite when it comes to plant fossils. I love the tiny, just displayable pieces like this. Got the little ferns in there. I love the look of these.
Your size doesn't matter.
Perfect display pieces. Got these little ferns in there. 320 million year old gardening, buddy. Now, here's something we haven't seen yet from today's hunt. That big long piece in the middle there. Some sort of plant, obviously. I have no idea what species that is, though. There's another one right there. So, that's pretty cool, though. You don't find those a whole lot. I don't see those a lot out here. How's it coming along? Right. Look at this piece. This is so cool. It's two, obviously you can see it right there. It's two fronds that are bent, but you can see where they connect right at the bottom there. That is really cool. Len, look at this. Get a good look?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That thing's bending.
That thing bent, boy. I love that piece. That is so cool. All right, guys, so we have made it to the site. And what we've been doing, we've been walking down this creek, just looking for gravel piles just like this. Move this shovel real quick. And already, we got shark teeth just on the surface. Check that out. That's a goblin shark. This would have been a chunky goblin right there. Oh, good condition goblin. Nice. Missing a side cusp. Very nice. Oh, you can have it. Another goblin. Not bad. So I think I'm going to go ahead and start sifting this out. Big goblin. Oh, Lord, have mercy. Let's see that. Look at there. Nice, dude. Look at that. Pretty sure that's turtle shell.
Yeah.
Yep.
Definitely.
Nice.
Very cool. And it's probably a Cretaceous sea turtle.
Sea turtle, nice. That's a first for the channel. Cretaceous sea turtle. Oh. Lateral goblin tooth right there, broken. Doxyrhina.
Yeah.
Hey, yo. Oh my goodness. Oh, dude. That is a killer. Nice. That's nice. I've never found one in that condition before.
Yeah, that's a pretty nice one.
That gives me hope. That gives me a lot of hope.
That just boosted my confidence.
Oh, yeah. And look right down here. I saw this one coming out before he found that. Oh, that's a chunky goblin.
That's a nice one.
Oh, yeah. We are on it today. Got my teeth pile going on over here. All right. Let's see if I can get anything else in this sift. Oh, well, it would help if I actually sifted it out. All right. Got us a sift here. And right off the rip, another chunky goblin tooth. That boy is a big one. Let's see. There we go. First Squalicorax of the trip. That there is a Squalicorax yangensis. You can tell because of that notch on the side. It's one of the only species out here that have serrations too. So, into the teeth pile.
Son of a gun.
Son of a gun.
We
Language,
were
buddy.
talking about this too.
What is that?
That is a
gar
gar scale.
scale. Oh, dude. Nice. Okay, okay. We gotta pick it up here. We gotta pick it up here. Oh, stunner. I love those, dude. That position. That's a lower lateral?
Yes.
Nice. And a teeny tiny, oh well, I just saw two. There's this tiny goblin, and then it looks like a Creta under there, or maybe a posterior squalicorax. I don't even know how I saw this. Or sorry, not squalicorax. That looks to be a posterior scapanorhynchus goblin. Check this out.
Yeah, it is. It is a posterior.
Yeah.
Scout, yeah.
Those are pretty rare. I don't find those a whole lot.
The real target for this creek is a Cretotus.
Yes.
None have been found here.
Look at that. Just pulled that one right off the surface.
That's beautiful.
Oh yeah. Look at that. Squalicorax right on top. Good size Yangensis.
Here's a patho goblin.
Ooh. Here, turn to the side. Yep, you can really see that bend.
Yeah.
Boy, bent, boy. Nice.
Yeah. I don't know why the Tychotus have avoided us so far.
They knew we were coming.
Hide your kids, hide your wife. Oh, dang it. Look at that. I said it. I spoke it into existence.
You spoke it into existence?
Yeah.
Hold on. I got teeth falling off me here. Okay. Let's see it. Yep. Nice little Tychotus tooth. You can see the wear pattern on the top there where it used the tooth. That's pretty cool. Alrighty. Oof, it's whole. I was thinking it wasn't gonna be. Good goblin right there. Nice. Check it out. Got the fancy slides on today. I had to get bougie on them a little bit. Because, Chris, I don't know if you knew this. Cretoxyrhina, in particular, are really attracted to bougie slippers in the water.
Is that right?
That's what I've heard.
Okay.
So we're about to test it.
We are testing it, yeah.
Yeah. I guess they felt bad for you and made an exception.
Ooh. Burn on my water shoes?
I guess so. A little tooth right there. Ooh. Got something bone. It's an interesting piece, I'll say that. Ah, I see it now. This is from a fish called Encotus, and this is the jaw. It's just right here would have been a fang coming off the front of the jaw, and it's just missing that. But other than that, yep. That's the first. Oh, and it's gone. I dropped it. There we go. It's the first jaw piece of Encotus I found. It's pretty cool. Now to just find one with the whole fang intact. Crazy little posterior
Goblin shark.
Oh. Yeah, little goblin right there. Nice. I love those posteriors, dude. They're so cool.
They fold really, really crazy. Any Tychotus teeth yet? One Tychotus.
Oh.
One Cretoxyrhina. Two.
No, it's not a Cretoxyrhina. I pulled it from the sand. You see that already? You see that outline?
That's beautiful. Yeah.
Let's see it. Ah.
Big goblin.
Oh. That is a chunky one. Let me get it in light. Oof. Nice. I can't get over that. Oh, and there's a tiny goblin right there.
Just a couple things like that makes it worthwhile.
Oh yeah.
Makes it a good day.
Uh-huh. Yeah, that one was literally in the sand. Oh, speaking of in the sand, another one. What is that?
Yeah.
Chris, hold on. Oh, let me show you all on camera real quick what I just picked up. See that little notch on the top?
Yeah.
It almost reminds me of like a ray plate or something, or some sort of ray tooth. Look at this.
I think this is a really, really small and really, really weird position Tychotus. It is a Tychotus.
Tychotus, yeah.
But this is like a, I think it's a symphysial Tychotus.
What?
Yeah, like right at the tip of the mouth.
That's wild. Good little squally right there. Oh,
display on campus to take the students over the west.
Yeah,
Another one.
that's pretty cool. Very cool.
Oh, right on the surface. Tychotus. See the wear pattern on the top there. Oh,
Oh, that's nice.
nice lateral goblin right there. I love this position. Got the side cusps on the side. Full root, full blade. Not bad.
Stuff them down in the can. See on the other side, you reverse it.
Almost threw this one away.
That's super
Look at
weird.
that.
Super weird thing.
Oh my goodness. That is a chunky Squalicorax. Would you say that's the Yangensis as well?
It is, yeah.
Yeah. Nice. One time I wasn't recording, Chris sets down his shovel just to look through his sifter. I was like, Chris, look at these two goblins. Oh, two good ones too.
That's crazy.
Nice. Here you go, buddy.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
Got the double cusps on.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, you can really see it right there. Nice. Oof. A good goblin right there. And another. Oh, that's a nice one.
That's nice. That's pretty.
And then another chunky. This is just a sift of the big teeth. Chunky Yangensis. Ooh. Oh my. Frito Lambda right there. Oh, and another banger of a Frito Lambda in the same sift. Oh my goodness.
So there's sometimes where the cradle lambda show out down here.
Yeah. I'm very happy with that sift though. Got a little Cretal Lambda there. That is a pretty goblin tooth right there. That's a big one. Awesome, dude. Good job.
That makes it worthwhile.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Right off the bat. Big goblin. All right, y'all, check this out. So we got all these from one sift. But see this piece on the bottom here? That is a soft shell turtle fossil. Probably impossible to tell the genus from what piece we have here, but never found one of those before. You can tell that texture on the top. That's turtle, so that's pretty cool. Another sift full of shark's teeth, and on the surface here, look at that chunky Squalicorax. I love these teeth. They're everywhere out here. I bet you I've got well over 100 teeth already. And we're just gonna keep going for a couple more hours. There we go, guys, another little Tychotus from that last sift. A different tooth position than the last one. I don't know exactly where this one would be from in the jaw, but that one doesn't have any wear pattern on the top. It hardly was used, it looks like. So that is pretty cool. Got a couple Squalicorax in there as well. Not bad. Look at this, guys. Before I even pulled the sift up, I got this little Cretal Lambda anterior. You can tell because of those side cusps. So, awesome. I love me some Cretal Lambda. What you got there?
Pathological Squalicorax. So this is a tooth that was misshapen in the mouth. And for whatever reason, due to injury or just age or whatever, it was totally misshapen. You see the edge is all bent up. And so these are pretty uncommon finds, but when you're collecting as many teeth as we are, they are bound to pop up just by volume.
Oh, yeah.
It's pretty neat.
Nice.
And the whole thing's there. It's all
Whole
there.
thing?
Yeah,
Awesome, dude. Good find.
pretty neat.
There, I haven't even put this in the sifter yet. There's two Squalicorax on top. Let's check this big one out. Yep. About as good as they get right there. Still got serrations and everything. And just as I pulled that Squalicorax, check this out. Another good goblin right on top. So this is definitely what you like to see on the top of your sift. Y'all see it? Let's see. Please be whole. Yep. Ugh. Perfect anterior goblin shark tooth. Nice. All right, guys, I'm going through another sift here. I got a couple of the teeth I found in here laid out. But do y'all see that one right there? That is a very nice goblin tooth. Both side cusps, good root, good blade. Oh yeah, they don't get much better than that, to be honest with you. All right,
You're not
Chris,
gonna like me for it.
not gonna like you for it.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. He said he's got something film worthy. So let me try not to slip and die in the creek. Lay it on me. Oh. That is a big old gar scale.
That is Atractoscius.
Atractoscius, yep.
Yeah.
Same genus as the modern day alligator gar.
Yeah, alligator and Cuban.
Yep. That is
Yeah.
awesome, dude.
Yeah, that's kind of crazy.
So you found 2 gar scales, and I found 1 pseudo gar scale. 1 not so gar scale. That's awesome though, dude.
Yeah, that's one of the better ones I found. So, yeah.
Guys, check out these shark's teeth right here. I got a handful of them right here. But these 2 cretalamina at the top, you can tell just how different tooth positions they are. The one on the right, that's an anterior, and the one on the left, that's more of a lateral. But same species, it's just completely different tooth position. They look completely different too. So check this out. This is a coral, head of a coral from the Cretaceous period. These are relatively rare out here. The specific layer of geology that we're finding these shark's teeth from, it's the same layer that I find teeth from in my other videos at that other creek I hunt. And yeah, I've never found one of these from this layer before. So that is really cool. And I just finished that clip of the coral here, and I looked down at my foot. Right here is a Tychotus tooth on the surface. Now it's pretty beat up, pretty worn, but that notch on the side, that tells you that's Tychotus. So that is pretty cool. Literally right next to my feet. What have you found?
A lateral scap, a big one at that.
That is a chunky one. Has it got both side cusps?
Yeah, he does. Yes,
He's
got
a little bent.
little wear. Oh, he found a piece
That
of
is a
quartz.
rock.
Yeah.
That's a quartz, all right.
Let's see that.
Here you go.
All right. I'm not giving you back this.
All right. Well, I'm driving you back. So
Okay.
that's what I thought, boy.
Okay, I guess. Ooh. That's a nice lateral right there.
Lateral what?
Goblin. Why'd your freaking ears perk up? You're like, ooh, lateral what? Lateral what?
It's almost like I study sharks. That's something.
No, you don't. You're lying. I don't believe you. Sharks don't exist. The government planted these here.
Same with pigeons and cities.
And the fact that somebody's actually pulled that what?
Time out.
Wait, have you never heard that before?
No.
There's like a conspiracy that pigeons aren't real, they're just surveillance.
Oh yeah, the birds aren't real.
Yeah.
Oh, I see that right there. First complete anterior. So besides those few teeth I found up here, got that good anterior. There was a big scap root right here. Oh, I think it's whole. No! Oh, dude, I'm gonna cry.
Yeah, that's how that goes.
Oh. All right, I'm leaving.
He's gonna
Goodbye,
grab
guys.
the steering wheel on the way.
Your teeth are sinking, dude.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
It's not my problem.
Anytime. Tychotus, full Tychotus. There we go.
Oh, hey, he's seen a full Tychotus.
Yep.
Show Brian. No, I'm just kidding.
Brian, observe. So keep an eye out for those.
Yeah, I've thrown a couple of those away.
Don't say that. No.
Don't say that. Don't make me cry.
You
And then another good lateral goblin right there.
Dylan, you...
Good Yangensis right there. Love me some Yangensis, brother. And now for everyone's favorite section of the video, called Chase Freaking Out Over a Shark's Tooth. Enjoy.
Dude, God!
That is a chunky scab.
That might be 2 without the root.
Hold on, let me see that. I gotta see that.
God, I'm gonna.
Oh, dude. Yeah, that's like, I think that is 2 without the root. That's stupid.
That's unbelievable. That would have been like.
That is-
That would have been the biggest I've ever found.
That is stupid right there.
I have 2 1/4.
Here. Take your heartbreaker.
Okay.
We hope you enjoyed this segment of Chase freaking out over a shark's tooth. If you enjoyed, be sure to hit that subscribe button and leave a like down below. Now back to our regularly scheduled programming. I haven't even sifted this one out. Check this out. We got a squally there. Another squally there. Man, you were... damn. Earthquake.
All right.
Goblin there.
What? Look at this crazy piece of ammonite. See if we can get
Hold
that
on.
like.
Whoa. Yep. That's pretty cool, the iridescence of it.
I don't want it. You can have it.
I don't want it.
Dude, throw that bad boy.
Okay, I guess I will keep it. Now, as you guys are about to see, at this point in the hunt, we had a big rainstorm come through the area. So that, plus the fact that I may or may not have dropped my phone in the creek a few times, the audio is going to sound a bit muffled in some of the clips to come. And so I will put some subtitles on some of the clips that definitely need it going forward. So as you guys can see, it's a little wet out here. There, you're not going to get drier than that. There's no.
Yeah, good luck.
Got another sift here. Good squally there. Look at these 2 teeth I pulled right at the end there. That's a goblin on the left and squally thorax on the right. That's a good goblin though. But it is freaking pouring out here. Like, dude.
Oh, Brian, isn't this a good first size fossil?
Yeah. Guys, the amount of squally thorax teeth we have out here is insane. Got some good ones in here too.
This one might just be slightly pathological.
Slightly patho.
Yeah. It's like slightly raised on the mesial edge. See it? It's like
Yeah, I do
just-
see that. Tiniest bit.
Just
Yep.
maybe a smidgen.
Nice. There you go. What is that? Yep, good crigolamna there, and I just found this nice crigolamna right there on the bottom.
Carrying crigolamna on you.
Yep. Not
Is
bad.
that that one?
Yep.
Is that the different types of teeth? Like
It's a different species.
oh, different species.
Yep.
You want to see my vertebrae?
Nice vertebrae right there, shark vert.
Yay!
Awesome. Yep, we're hearing thunder.
Yeah, that's me making the
But
call.
this last sift, I got a Tychodus.
Oh, come on.
Give me one.
Got more shark's teeth. All right, I'm just gonna speed run this sift. Just gonna speed run this sift. We gotta get out of here because of this rain and the storm.
Brian, that works. Thank you, brother.
Squally. Another squally. Freaking squally thorax speed run right here.
Huh?
Another good squally. Oh, heartbreaker, scap. Give me something else. 2 more squallies right there. The amount of squally thorax in that one sift is insane. Now, if you're not already screaming at your screen right now because of what you just saw on my sift, you're about to be. I'm about to show you one of the few downsides of filming the fossil hunts that I go on. You see this right here? That is a perfect, and I mean perfect, Tychodus tooth that I completely looked over in the sift. I mean, not only would it have been in perfect condition, but it would have been the biggest one I found on said trip. And wouldn't you know it, I completely looked over it and threw it right back in the creek. Like, when I first saw that, looking back through the footage, I literally felt like Cooper from the end of Interstellar just screaming, "Don't let me leave, Murph! No! No!" Yeah, that one was pretty painful, I'm not gonna lie. The rain has stopped for now. We still hear thunder off in the distance, but we're gonna get back to hunting. Chase, you're disappointing me here. You're a meteorologist, right? Let's see.
No.
What are the clouds telling you?
They are telling me, they're speaking.
Well,
a language called anger.
they didn't tell you this. That is a nice Tychodus in my sift right here. Check that out. That was very raised for some of the Tychodus we find out here. That is nice. Whole root too, it looks like. Yep. Not bad. That's interesting. Now that last clip you just saw of that little fossil I found, at the time of finding it, I had no idea what it was. I just thought, oh, that's kind of interesting, and I threw it back into the bag with all the other teeth that I'd found. Only after looking at it more closely, I actually figured out what it's from. Now, you remember that very first tooth I found on the trip at the beginning of the video? Now, this is more than likely from the same type of shark, Muristodonoides, which is a hybodont shark, and that's one of, if not the only hybodont species that we find in that creek. But this isn't a tooth. This is called a cephalic clasper. Now, this is basically a hook that male hybodont sharks had on their foreheads that would have helped during mating. Now, modern sharks have claspers, only the males do, but they're under the tail. This is completely different from any claspers we see in today's sharks. I'll put up some pictures now of what a full one would have looked like. It may be a bit beaten up and broken, but that is an awesome find. That's one of the first ones I've ever found. Another Tychodus. There you go. That's like my third or fourth Tychodus today.
I'm still working on the first.
Yeah. Oof. Good size Squalicorax right there. Guys, I was going through the sift off screen and I found this, which is a coprolite. It's shaped like a, you know, Chase. What would you call this shape?
I think it's not a coprolite, it's a cockroach. A penile.
Yep. We got all kinds of other shark's teeth in here too, though. Goblin right there. That is hilarious, though. I can't get over that. All right, guys. I've been sifting off camera, but I had to film this one. You can already see we got some big teeth in here. That's 3 good-sized goblins right there. And this massive piece of coprolite. No telling what animal this is from.
Well, Dylan, it's been a while since we hit that Hank Hill impression.
What do you want me to say?
I don't know, something intellectual.
Something intellectual? Oh, you're asking a lot of me.
That boy ain't right.
All right, we have made it to the site, or the beginnings of the site, and already, this right here is a nautiloid, so not quite an ammonite. I'll put a picture up on the screen now of what they would look like, but that is pretty cool right off the bat too. So, Chase, what are we gonna get into today? Nautiloids. There's gonna be shark teeth?
Better be.
Oh, look at all the snails. Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Dang. Chase, what'd you pick up? Dang.
There's another one right here.
Yeah?
We dual wielding.
We dual wielding. Oh my goodness, I'm gonna have to get over there. Ugh.
This is a leave and come back later one.
Yeah. I'm carrying those all the way.
Where we're going, we don't need back point.
Yeah, look at that.
This one's got encrusting. See the oysters?
Mm-hmm.
It's pretty cool.
That is pretty cool. Is that one? That is not one, that's a rock. Oh, I'm so good at this.
There's a chunk.
Chunk of nautiloid. Yep.
You can see the internal structure pretty well. Nothing crazy. You can see where the siphuncle was.
Oh, what?
The siphuncle.
The siphuncle?
Gas exchange in their shell,
Whoa.
if I recall.
I like your funny words. All right, we're walking along the creek here a little bit more, and Chase found this rock. Now, it may just look like a rock. Nothing crazy about it. But Chase, what's the significance of said rock?
That's not native. It's not from here.
Yep.
So it was brought in by natives.
The natives brought it.
The first peoples.
The first peoples. Yep.
Ever.
That's the second one we found out here, and who knows where they got those from or what they were using them for, but
Where did they come from? Where did they go?
yep. That native's name was Cotton Eye Joe, if you didn't know. All right, first non-nautiloid find of the trip. This weird rib bone of something. It's definitely bone. It's heavy. It's fossilized. Just don't know what it's from. There's a chance there could be Ice Age sediments overlapping here with the Paleocene stuff. So this might be Ice Age, could be Paleocene, who knows. All right, after walking the creek a good ways, we've made it to the bluff. Oh yeah, this is a huge outcropping of this Paleocene deposit. And we're gonna see if we can't find anything in it. Chase said that we are in the area for teeth now, for shark's teeth. Ain't that right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Now Chase, I'm no expert, but that looks like a big nautiloid right there.
Yeah, it is.
Dang.
Or at least, not sure how much of it goes into here. But I mean, maybe a pretty good bit. I'm not sure.
That's a big one. Definitely the biggest one we've seen.
Can't tell.
Yep. First shark's tooth of the trip. These tiny little gravel bars right here. Get her out.
This better have a root. Oh. Not bad.
Yep. Sand tiger though.
Yeah, that's the huge.
The huge.
The huge out here.
Cool. And then right after that sand tiger, we got the tiniest. Oh. Such a tiny shark tooth.
Another sand tiger.
Yeah.
Of some derivative.
They're out here. Check this bar over here. Very few and far between in shark's teeth, unfortunately. What's that? Focus, camera. That, it looks to be Ice Age. I think that's from a horse tooth. That's enamel from a Ice Age horse. That is pretty cool. So pretty much confirms that there is Ice Age material in this creek, which is pretty cool. Let's see if we can get any better material from this. All right, I think we're gonna head back to the bluff up here and start sifting out some gravel. But as we were walking along, reached down, picked up this big old oyster. It's got both sides, both valves. That's a big one.
It is a big one.
Big old boy. You really gonna be lugging that whole thing back with you?
Gonna find out.
Gonna find out?
Yes, we are.
If not, he's going right back into the creek. Jace, what'd you find?
It's a gastropod right here.
Oof.
It's substantial. Jeez Louise.
Oh my goodness. That is a good one.
Large.
Large snail.
It's pretty cool.
Some of these species are you owe me $10.
God.
I'm waiting for my $10.
Yeah, whatever, buddy.
All right, so we're walking along the gravel here, seeing if we can't find any more teeth. Anything, Chase? Oh.
Oh, she blows.
That looks like. Oh man.
A Credolamna.
That
It's
is
not.
wild.
I don't think it's an Ototus. It looks more like the Credolamna you get,
Yeah.
because they survive.
Yep. If you guys watch the channel, you guys will recognize Credolamna. It's the earliest known ancestor to the Megalodon. And the thing about them, they survived. Credolamna itself survived the mass extinction at the end of the Cretaceous. And here we have evidence of that. That is freaking cool.
Indeed, that's crazy.
Yeah, whole tooth too. Nice. All right, after going through a little bit of a dry spell for teeth, got this one. Right, ooh. Another full Credolamna.
No way.
Dude. Oh my goodness. The chances, I'm pretty sure it's Credolamna, if not Ototus. That's wild right there. Now I will admit the blade is a little bit thinner than what I'm used to seeing in Credolamna. That just could be the variants that they have going into the Paleocene. The variations they're starting to accumulate as they turn into the Ototus lineage. Could be, but Who knows? That's awesome though. Chase, what's your consensus?
It's Cree Lambda.
Cree Lambda, awesome.
That's pretty sick.
That is 2 in one day. And the blade, I have no idea if this is picking up on camera. Yeah, look at that blade right there. The very tip is very translucent and almost pink. That is so cool. Looks like a full sand tiger tooth right here. Relatively. A little bit worn, it looks like, but cool colors on it. Looks like it would have had some side cuts, pretty worn down. Not bad, not bad. Some interesting shells in here. Not too crazy. Looks like both halves at least. Can we find a whole shark tooth? Yo, right in front of me. Please be whole. Ooh. Sheesh, that's a good sand tiger right there.
Let's see it. It's like 90% of the teeth you find are that shark that they described.
If you didn't catch what Chase was just saying, there was another type of shark that was found here. The original is called the type locality. This is where the first fossils of those sharks were found, called Mineratotus macchii. And he said usually, like, the majority of the teeth that you find here... Oh, there's another something. Okay. Yeah, he said the majority of the teeth you find here are Mineratotus. And it's kind of rare to see something non-Mineratotus here, which is pretty cool. I have no idea what that other one was I just found. It looks like another sand tiger. See, if you guys couldn't tell, I know nothing about Paleocene IDs. Right down here, I see another blade. Please be whole. Oh. Oh, come on. Tiny sand tiger tooth right there. Ow. It's time to get my sifting on. Ugh. We're here, and already we got goblin. Yeah, if you guys don't know, we're gonna find so many goblin teeth today. It's gonna be insane. They are by far the most common species of shark out here, right next to Squalicorax, and I just found one. Oof. Oh boy, a chunky Squalicorax. That almost looks like a tiger shark. That is a big old skull. Good old Squalicorax right there. Chunky boy, chunkster. Awesome.
I'll tell you about the time Chris and I sifted up a dead squirrel. That was an experience.
I'm sure it was. Oh, Cretalamna. Nice little Cretalamna. SP, not appendiculata, you fiends. That is not appendiculata. Yeah, somebody needs to go through and work on the Cretalamna genus. That somebody's not going to be me. But it's going to be somebody, because I need some species names for my Cretalamna. Oh, I just found a nice goblin right there.
Show the homies that.
Show the homies? We got to show the homies this anterior. Oh, that's a... I mean, they don't get more anterior than that. That is awesome. Oh, I dropped it in my pile. Okay, here you go.
No!
Oh no, I dropped it. It's gone. I can't. I'm not giving it back. Please. Yeah, this pill bottle is being full. Is gonna be full by the end of the day. It's shoveling time. Already see a big old tooth on the top. Fellas, I saw this tooth before I even pulled the shovel up. Check this goblin shark tooth out right here. Big old baby. That would have been an anterior, meaning at the front of the mouth. That's going on like 1.5 inches, maybe more, maybe, probably 1.5 inches. Chase, check it out.
Average size.
Okay. Broken scap. This is my problem. I look through the shovel before I even go through with the sift. Is that a Tychotus? That is a Tychotus. Tychotus right off the bat. Nice. Very well preserved, buddy. Good stuff. Tychotus mortoni.
At first I hit you with a rock.
Is that a Tychotus? Another Tychotus. A little broken on the side, unfortunately, but that's a cool one.
What the hell?
What is that?
Cow tooth.
A cow tooth? Let me see that.
Dude, I'm gonna get the whole cow.
That right there's a cow tooth. Definitely used a while. It's got most of the chewing surface cut down.
What if they old yellered that cow?
I wonder if they old yellered that cow. There you go. Cowboy. Guys, I don't know what this tooth is I just pulled. It's... Hold on. Let me set this other one down so I can truly show y'all. This is a... First of all, this is a pathological tooth. You see that bend in the blade there? That was formed weirdly in the mouth. It was deformed. I thought it was cretalamina. I think it is cretalamina. But that left side cusp is also deformed, which is odd. Chase, check this out, dude.
It is a pathocretalamina.
Cretalamina, yeah. That is interesting. All right, so Chase made a noise, and right as he made that noise, I saw this in the sift. But what was it, Chase? You were freaking over?
It's a dorsal fin spine to a hybidont shark.
Hybidont spine. That is nice.
And just the tip.
Just the tip, unfortunately. Still in nice shape. That's cool though.
Yeah, that's nice.
All right, Chase, while you're dilly-dallying, I'm gonna go over here and try this other gravel bar that I see. And the hope is that there's good fossils in here. If there's not, I'm gonna cry a single tear down my cheek. I'm just gonna try those for now. So, right on the side here, nice little anterior cretalamina, and oh dude, if this isn't whole, oh no, that would have been a Mondo goblin tooth right there. That means there's big teeth over here though, which means I am happy. It's a nice posterior squalicorax right there. Would have been towards the back corner of the mouth. Not bad. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, like 13 or 14 shark's teeth in that sift, and I'm still going. What?
Why?
Is it a Cretoxyrhina? Or is it a scab? Just a big scab? No. Let me see. Oh no. It is a Cretoxyrhina. It's safe to say that Chase is off his rocker right now. Yeah, look at that. Already almost a full bottle of shark's teeth. Alright, creek. That is the biggest squalicorax I have ever found. That is a chunky man. Full, too. And is that a non-yangensis? That's like a not heartwell, something like that. And then another squalicorax right there. And then another squalicorax right there. Another good squalicorax. Dude, what is happening right now? Another good squally right there. Dude, I'm very happy with that Mondo squalicorax though. And is that a Tychotus? That is a Tychotus. Nice. I'm starting to get good at recognizing the root shapes and picking them up that way. Awesome. Chase, oh, is that another Tychotus? Yeah! Ah, get out of my ear, bug. Dude, there is a freaking gnat that is whispering sweet nothings into my ear right now. I am very happy with that sift. Look at the size of that squalicorax. Two good ones there. Two good, I can't speak. Two good Tychotus. Really cool non-yangensis squalicorax right there. I'm not sure what that one is exactly. What is this? Oh. That was squalicorax. Ugh. Oh no. Doing this one-handed. The child-proofing on this freaking pill bottle is working. Okay. Beautiful. And another right there. Just to end it off. Oh. go right on the surface. Right in the light too, dude. I'm about to ascend to heaven.
He's floating. Oh,
Help!
grab me.
That is a good goblin right there. Got another broken goblin there. Skullcorax right there. Good Yangensis. Good example of the Yangensis right there. Telling y'all now, I'm gonna go back through this footage later, and I'm gonna see a Tychodus that I completely missed, and I'm gonna cry again. Last time I was here, that happened.
Channel deactivated.
Channel deactivated. Yep, you're not gonna hear from me for a little while, boys. Yeah, boys, I think this is a full bottle right here. Is that what I think it is? That's a big gar scale. I think. It's got the shape. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that is a gar scale. That is cool. I want to say Atractosteus. Nice. And here's a piece of soft shell turtle shell. You know, and I was about to throw away this sift. So if you guys will remember, the first video that I ever made at this site, we came to this exact spot right here. Now, the gravel bar was a bit different. It's changed it up a good bit, but I'm about to start sifting this out. I have a really good feeling about this spot. And right on the surface, as I was digging, found this little Tychodus. Nice little feller. Full, not broken at all. Pretty cool. Huh?
Are you about to hurt my feelings?
Maybe. I might hurt your feelings. So I told you I picked up that little Tychodus.
As long as it's not near my shovel, we're fine then.
Holy.
That's a big Tychodus.
That is
Right.
It just kept going.
Alright, so this isn't somebody else's sift, and if they are,
Dude, that
we're
is
sifting through.
that is the best Tychodus I've ever found. That is incredible. Oh. Yeah, like all I saw was just a little bit sticking out of the root, and then I kept pulling, and it kept going, and it kept going. Dude, look at that shape. It's perfect too. The root's there. That's awesome. That makes up for that big one I missed on my last trip here. And then right next to my bag, got my teeth laid out here. Found this little Critolana. Wash them off. Yeah, focus. Nice little dude. Cool. But I cannot get over this monstrosity of a tooth. Oh, it's beautiful. So going through this sift here, off screen, got a broken scap, a couple broken scaps. And you see that right there? That big old root. I'm hoping it's whole. Let's see. Oh, yep. Big old goblin right there. Oh, don't drop it. That's a good sized one right there. Really good sized one. That's like going on 2 inches. Nice. What you gotta say, Chase?
That's above average for 50% of America. Men.
All right, I'm not going hunting with you anymore. Now check out the color on this Critolana tooth. Thank you for burping in the middle of the video, Chase.
You're welcome.
Okay. That orange color to it. A few fossils out here have that orange tint to them, which is pretty cool.
And they're like always fragile.
Always fragile?
Swear to God, yep. We hate football teams with the color orange, so it's okay.
No, we don't. No, we don't.
This is not an Auburn YouTube channel.
It is, though.
Not.
I grew up Auburn.
It's,
Nerd.
Grew up a loser.
Nerd. Chase has got a little friend on his shoulder. What is his name?
The
DeQuavion. No, DeQuavion, where'd he go?
DeQuavion, come back! No!
No, DeQuavion, please. He's circling you, dude. He's like a shark. He's getting ready to attack.
Oh, man.
Oh, fellas, do y'all see that? I got another big root in the sifter. I'm pulling it on camera just in case it's whole. What's your prediction? Is this going to be a whole tooth?
I'll give it feeding wear for 500, Jimmy.
Feeding wear for 500. All right. Oh, Does that look like feed and wear to you, buddy? That's going on 2 inches. Very nice.
Felt that.
Shut up. I can't go fossil hunting with you anymore, buddy. Oh, very nice goblin tooth, though. I like your fancy hat, dude.
Ladies, I'm single.
He's single.
Alright, I'm putting myself down.
Yeah, please do. Oh, look at this big old squally right there. Okay, it might be a Yangensis. The color on it is crazy, though. I love that. And the serrations. You good?
I missed.
You missed. You missed. You missed the entire sifter.
Oh, no, you're right.
But look at that. That's a nice tooth right there. Before I even started digging in this section right here, look at this blade sticking out. Come on. Oh, it's whole. Nice. Nice goblin right there, sticking right out of the wall. So we're about to get ready to head back to the vehicles. It's about time for us to leave. And I see this blade sticking out right here. Okay, not terrible, not terrible. And it looks like another, oh, I feel it. I think it's gonna be whole. It looks like a Tychotus tooth right here. Yeah. One last one to round off the trip. It's a nice one. Very nice. So Dr. Friel here, he just found a hadrosaur dinosaur tooth. That is crazy. You can tell, let's see here. That texture on the top, that cutting surface, I guess you'd call it. That is awesome. I'll put a picture up on the screen now of what hadrosaurs would have looked like. That is crazy. Awesome.
That's my first dinosaur find. Now I've completed my sort. Got mosasaur, plesiosaur, crocodilian, and now dinosaur. So
Awesome.
I think I've got all the major marine reptile groups in the Cretaceous.
So right off the bat, we're walking along the bank here and set down our bags and check out this very nice piece of lepidodendron. This is a lycopod tree. I'll put up a picture now on the screen of what these would have looked like in the life. And just all throughout here, there are plant fossils everywhere. A bunch of coal as well. So, yep, we are going to be finding them today. Look at that little fern in there. Little Neuropterus right there. Nice. All right, we're on them now, Kyle. We are on them. Check this out, y'all. Usually we don't get a whole lot of wildlife on the channel, but look at that big old crawdad right there. What shall we name him, Kyle?
Steven.
Steven. He looks like a Steven. See if I can't find something good here. That looks promising right there. Got some impressions of stuff in here. Nothing too crazily preserved right now. Look at that. Just a whole bunch of bark right there. Check this piece out right here, guys. We got a bunch of tree bark going along the length of it right here. But on this side, it's a nice piece of lepidodendron as well. And, oh no, you can't hardly see it, it's wet. Right there. There's a cone of a lepidodendron. It's called a lepidostrobus running along it. That is awesome. You don't see a whole lot of the cones out here, so I'm definitely keeping that one. So Kyle and his son here.
This is my boy.
It's my boy.
Kyle Jr. Oh, yeah.
Oh,
okay.
no.
Oh, no, wait. Where are you going?
No,
No.
Junior.
Kyle Jr. I want to see you again. Oh, he's gone into the
Not to
depths
be
now.
confused. Not to be confused with Carl's Jr.
I have to be careful where I step.
Yeah. Just to get y'all a close up of this piece of lepidodendron right there. Look at the detail and everything. That is awesome. And there's some more right there. Less detailed, unfortunately. But there's all kinds of stuff for these rocks. Yet there's another piece right there. More, not as shiny, more carbonized, I guess you'd call it. And turning into coal. But heck yeah. Oh no, it's shattering. No. Why must you do so? There's even more on the back. Dang. Oof. The detail. Look at the, yeah, sorry, don't mind Kyle's grunting. Background.
Just trying to find a rock.
Yeah, look at the detail on this Neuropterus leaf. That is crazy. After 320 million years, probably closer to 322 million years. That is awesome. And we got a couple more on the sides here, not too well preserved. Nice. So I just split this piece open. Obviously, there's that big old stick running down the center. There's another one over here. But look at this swirly piece on the left here. Now, I was talking to Kyle. I wonder if that's a fern that is yet to, like, I don't know, bud, I guess. I don't know what the word would be.
Sounds like the right word.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with it. It's a fern yet to bud. I'll put a picture up on the screen now of what I'm talking about. Ferns, before they bud, they are kind of curled up like this. I'm wondering if that's what that is. That is pretty cool either way. And while Kyle's got his rock splitting going on over here,
Oh yeah.
I just picked up this nice piece of little fern right there. Again, the detail on these are insane. It's incredible. After so long in the ground, they come out looking almost brand new.
Oh yeah.
Almost brand new.
It's wild.
It's wild. Wild Kyle.
It's wild, Kyle.
Ah. Check this out, guys. This is a really nice piece I just split. It's got all kinds of fern impressions in there. Mostly Neuropterus, I believe. And look at that one. That might be a little bit different. That might be Sphenopterus. Not 100%. I'll put some IDs up on the screen now. But that is super cool. Best piece I've found of the day. And we're going to keep at it. Now this was in somebody's spoil pile over there. What the heck? How would you throw away such a nice piece?
Yeah, why?
Why? All kinds of cool ferns going through there. Yep, not a complete piece. Only broken on the ends, cut off some of them, but that's a keeper. What do you say, Kyle?
I say it's a keeper.
It's a keeper. What have you found, Kyle?
Look at all the lepidodendron leaves. Whew, tons of them. All just snaking through there.
And the glare
Yeah, I was gonna say.
not too great. Look at that. Oh yeah. Get close to the detail on them. Nice.
That is awesome.
That's a lot of them. Cool.
Very cool to see.
What'd you say, Kyle?
What? Said I'm yearning for a fern. Yearning for a fern.
You got it.
Yearning
Almost.
for a fern.
Close enough. Close enough. We yearn for the fern out here.
We yearn.
All kinds of different stuff.
What's the title?
These rocks. Title of the video.
Yearn for the fern.
The yearn for the fern. All right, guys. So one of the first Tychodus teeth of the trip, right there. That was the shell-crushing shark of the Cretaceous period. Looks like it's missing some root, but it's got a full crown. Decent size. That's not bad at all. I'll take it. And we got a little piece of ammonite right there too. Pretty cool. You can see where the sutures were.
There's a Cretaxi.
Ain't no way.
It's not there.
Cretoxyrhina. That's a shame. It's missing the root. It's got that cool lightning pattern on it though.
Yeah.
Now find me a whole one.
I'll try. The hook on this squally is crazy. I want to take a look.
Yeah, so Chase was just showing me this here. Squalicorax tooth. Very strange hook on the side. I kind of found one like that in my micros material a couple years ago. I'll have to put the picture up on the screen now. That hook is very similar. That's pretty cool though.
That's cool.
Nice. Here you go. Oh, I take that back. Big Squalicorax right there. Nice.
Oh, what?
Squalicorax.
Yeah. Oh. Not bad.
Not bad, not bad. That'll do, donkey, that'll do. Nice. A nice scap from Chase. Let's be the judge of that. That's a nice scap. That is a very nice scap. Look at that. What position would you say that is?
Probably upper anterolateral.
Upper
If I had to guess.
anterolateral. I like your funny
That
words.
one's a lower.
Oh, lower. And don't mind my boots making weird noises, squelching in the. Wait. Nice. Oh, if that wasn't missing a side cusp, that'd be perfect.
Oh well.
Oh well. By the way, I like your hat. Again, on
Return
the
of the
channel.
King.
Full hair, don't care. Beautiful.
Player don't care, man.
Let's see here. So Tychotus tooth. Now, Chase, what's the significance of this one?
That one's been digested either by the Tychotus itself or by something else. You can tell because Tychotus normally have an ornamented crown, right? They have the volcano looking thing. But you can see the enameloid structure, the what looks like kind of porousness. That's been etched by acid. And you can see it's been etched throughout the whole crown. So
Yep.
it's been digested.
Digested tooth. You don't see a whole lot of those. I don't think I've ever found one of those. So,
For some
not
reason,
too bad.
I'm privy to them. I don't know why.
Huh?
I'm privy to finding them, and I don't know why.
Privy, huh?
Yeah, big
There
word,
you go.
big word.
Big word. Yep. Cool.
Alabama education. Like, some.
Now, I just pulled this from the sifter. That's a ray tooth. A really good ray tooth. Check that out. This is the crown on the left and the root on the right. Now, Chase, check this ray tooth out.
I don't think that's wood.
You are
Oh no.
the Rayman. What genus? Oh, and he just gave me a piece of
Looks like Rhombotus.
Rhombotus.
If I had to guess, Rhombotus laevis.
Well, here, let's trade back.
Well,
Thank you,
point
sir.
half.
All right, guys. So this, I saw it in the top of the sifter. Let me get a focus on that. I'm pretty sure that's a piece of lobster. Like part of the top of the shell. You see the kind of the segments there? Either lobster or some sort of like shrimp or some
lobster.
crustacean.
Probably lobster.
Probably lobster?
Probably lobster.
Probably lobster. Cool. That's a first from the Cretaceous. Unanimous lobster. There we go. Yeah, that's a first from the Cretaceous for me, though. I'll take that for sure.
Yeah, we can take you to-
In the same sift as the unanimous lobster, we've got this Tychotus, who looks digested as well. It looks almost just like the piece that Chase had, but it's a different size. That's pretty cool. That very smooth crown. It's got that porous kind of look to it. That's a digested Tychotus. That is awesome.
It's Christmas.
Good little scat tooth. I'm gonna bring y'all in on the phone on this one. Let's see here. Check this one out, boys. Nice little juvenile scap tooth, goblin shark. Both side cusps missing a tiny, tiny bit of root. Will you stop splashing me? Yeah, good scap. Oh, focus, focus, focus.
Let me be clear.
Good scap tooth there. Very nice. That one's going into the collection.
Push! Oh god, this is.
Are you getting it, Chase? Okay, that'll work.
That is good enough.
Good enough.
There's a spider here. He's like, oh. It has that like concavity on the mesial side.
The concavity and the mesial cutting edge, right? Means you got a good shark's tooth.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Now with the luck that we've had so far, pause the video now. Let me know what you think we're gonna find in this next sift. I'm thinking a whole dinosaur. I'm thinking a whole hadrosaur skull.
Crack earlier? Or?
You're like one of those really over-the-top YouTubers. All right, guys. Today we're pulling up dinosaurs in this Alabama creek.
Cuts the camera off, places dinosaur sifter. Oh! I found Sue the T-Rex in the creek.
I found Borealopelta in this Alabama creek. First good Cretalamna of the trip. Okay. That one's going on the phone. Like I said, this one's going on the phone for you guys and get it to focus. Nice little Cretalamna tooth. SP, that is not appendiculata. There is no way we can tell what species this is because that genus of shark has not been worked on. Chase, you've let me down. You're supposed to work on that. Just kidding. But
It's on me.
But it is nice. Ah, focus. It's a whole one. Pretty cool. Earliest known ancestor to the megalodon. Nice. Chase with another banger of a find. Nice scap tooth.
Heteromorph ammonite.
Heteromorph. That's one of the straight boys, ain't it?
Yeah, one of the
The long boy.
They do some crazy tomfoolery.
Any genus ID on that?
Yeah,
Not-
probably. If
Probably.
I were an invert paleontologist, I'd know that type of thing.
But you're not an invert
I
paleontologist.
am not.
You're just bad.
All right, buddy.
There it is. Again, that really weird curve on it. I'm getting the light for this one. Look at the curve on him. Nice. That almost looks pseudocorax. I know it's not, but the curve on that blade is awesome. Look at that, Chase. Oh. Chase sounded like a monkey over here saying, oof, oof. What we got?
We're dual wielding.
What are we doing about?
We're dual wielding.
Okay.
Pick up the worst thing first. There's a broken cradolamna.
Yeah.
But then that's the find there.
Ooh.
That's a good Tychodus, actually.
Is it full?
Yeah, it is. This just, there's some concretion covering
that's
the
cool.
root. Take that in the light.
Let me get the light on this one. Check that out. Nice. That's a keeper right there. It's got the root too. Just got a little bit of sand and stuff caked on the front there. And you know, I might just... this one might be going in the pocket. Oh no, Chase! I dropped it. It's gone. Oh, it's not in my pocket at all. And then right after the Tychodus,
Same sift.
Same sift.
That's probably an upper interior.
Oof. Good Cretolamna.
He done bit something, that's it.
Yep.
Oh.
Good job. I'm not gonna lie, guys. This is what true heartbreak looks like for a fossil hunter. 2 big broken teeth. Makes me want to cry a little bit. And by a little bit, I mean a lot of bit. Ain't that right, Chase? Yep.
Makes me want, all the oak trees start looking at me when I'm driving home. Peter, the cicadas are here.
The cicadas are here.
They're screaming.
They are screaming. You can hear them. But off
What I
camera.
understand is they wait 14 years to come out, scream, refuse to elaborate, and then die.
I also do that a lot of times.
Oh.
I wake up in the mornings, I scream, and I go back to sleep.
All right.
The life of a fossil hunter. But yeah, I was off camera. I pulled this from the sifter. Tiny little shark vertebrae. Teeny tiny. I'm surprised it stayed in the sifter with how big the mesh is. It would have fallen right through had it not been caught by other material. Nice. Look at that thing. It's a caterpillar of a tusk moth, Chase says.
I think it might not be a tussock moth, actually.
Well,
it's one of those.
Whatever it is, it's spiny. And
The don't touchy ones.
yeah, I feel like if I were to touch that, I would see God. So I might just chill out. He's pretty cool looking, though. Oh, don't go in the water, buddy. What are you doing? I would help. Oh, no! No! No!
What? There he is.
Save him. Save him. Hey.
All right, I guess I'm gonna cross. I gotta get this room going.
Wait, before you let him go, what's his name?
I can't say that, never mind. Jefferson Davis. the
Jefferson Davis the Fifth.
Yeah.
Well,
Well.
may he live a long life and make Jefferson Davis the Sixth.
Yes, yes.
Look at this incredibly posterior tooth. Check it out, Chase. I'm pretty. We're getting a light here. Pretty sure it's Cretolamna. Chase, be the judge.
Yeah.
Yep. Nice. That would have been the very back corner of the mouth. Tiny thing. I'm surprised it didn't fall through the sifter. Not bad. I'm just doing some sifts off camera, and I just saw something very, very nice in this one. Y'all see it? Nice goblin tooth right there. Let me go ahead and pull that.
You want to see some physio goblin?
Ooh. Good lateral. Both side cusps, good root, good blade. Nice. Always love finding those. You what? Chase has got something too.
Well, it's a parasympathia.
A parasymphysial goblin tooth.
Yes.
Now that would have been in the joints of the mouth. Pretty cool. Anything to say, Chase?
I'm trying to figure if it's an upper or a lower.
Either way, cool.
Beats me. These are highly variable.
You're highly variable.
All right, I'll take that as a compliment.
It wasn't curvy. Oh,
Squallies.
let's see them curves.
That one's kind of crazy.
That is kind of crazy.
Both same sift, right beside each other. Oh, there's
Nice.
Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god.
Yep, Bubba's gap.
Perfect,
Nice.
though.
Cool. Saw this just as I pulled up the sift. Check this out right there. Y'all see that?
This gravel bar has produced, I mean...
That's a decent Tychotus right there. A little bit broken on the side. Not too bad, though. So, check this. Oh, Chase got a Steinkern at the snail over there. And another hunter here, Mr. Rick, just found this nice tooth from a shark called Protolamna. Look how the root bulges out on the front there.
Species named Borodina.
Yep. Protolamna boro. I say Borodini.
I mean, we're all incorrect every once in a while.
Yep. Okay. But yeah, that's a pretty cool shark. You don't find a whole lot of those, especially this size. That's a pretty good sized one.
Yeah, I love times like the micro versions.
Yeah.
I've found
Good stuff.
a couple, like...
Chase, tell me what you said earlier.
I said I would say some heinous tomfoolery if the third Toxerana I found was broken.
Well,
the third Toxerana is broken.
let me see that. Let me see that.
Prepare to be demonetized.
Oh, that is painful right there. The Toxerana, the Ginsu shark. Gosh, dude, these were big sharks too. It's crazy. There are beautiful things in this sift right here. You can't tell because it's all clouded up in the water. First of all, little tooth that just fell through the sifter. Yeah, let's go. Oh wait, no. Yes, it's right here. Nice little scap tooth. Looks like a lateral. But the big boy of the sifter, see it right there? Bam, another big Tychotus. Does it have the root? Oh, I'm missing a little bit of the root. But it's pretty cool. Let me get that in the light. Oh yeah, bud. You can see where it's flattened off on the top of the crown. That means it was used a decent bit. Nice. Awesome. Chase, what have you found?
A very good scap.
Very good scap.
Lateral.
Beautiful. What was the name of the shark that tooth came from?
Scapanarhynchus texanus.
No, that's not what I meant. Was his name Jerry?
Oh,
or Bill,
sorry.
or
This is actually Raekwon.
Raekwon.
Yeah.
Aw. Rest in peace, my boy Raekwon.
That's why I said it might be
Interesting. Where are you?
It's
Probably an oyster shell. Is that an exogyro?
Yes, it is.
Nice little exogyro. I might eat that. Cretaceous oyster shell. There we go. Focus. There we go. In the middle of a creek. In the middle of nowhere, man. We lost, boy. So Chase was having some technical difficulties. He's back that way. I'm finishing up my burrito. But as I was sitting here with our stuff, just chowing down, look down here. Right there. Oh, that looks like a good tooth. Good little goblin right on the surface.
2,000 years later.
Alright guys, so Chase is further down the creek. He is out of commission right now. And I believe he pulled his meniscus, and so he is heading back to the entrance of the creek. But I came back to the same spot where we were earlier. And look in here. I figured I would pull this on camera. You see that big root right there? That looks like the root of a big goblin. So I'm gonna move this. Let's see. Oh, yes. Good goblin right there. Look at the bend in the blade too. Insane. Never get tired of finding those. That's a big tooth too. That's like going on 2 inches. Awesome. That's what I like to see coming back to the spot. Guys, this is the find of the trip for me right here. Going through this off camera. Nothing too crazy in the sift except this piece of bone. Now, it doesn't look like much, but if you flip it over, that's a pycnodont jaw. All those little round things, those are teeth in the jaw. This would have been on one of the palates of the mouth, either the upper or lower. Pycnodonts were an order of fish from the Cretaceous period. They were primarily shell crushers, as you can tell by the dentition. That is awesome. I've never found one of those before. So I figured I'd give y'all a bit of a close-up of this pycnodont jaw here. You definitely don't find a whole lot of these in Alabama. And this one, even though it's only a partial, it is still really nice. Now, like I said before, pycnodonts were an order of fish from the Cretaceous period, mostly known for their crushing dentition like you see here, obviously. But they came in all kinds of different shapes and sizes and stuff like that. And I'll put a picture up on the screen right now of what I believe this one would have looked like. I believe this section is from a fish called Anemotus facialis. I believe I'm pronouncing that right. But it was a type of pycnodont here in the Cretaceous of Alabama and other states throughout the U.S. I'm debating if I want to try to get that little pebble thing out of the middle there, or if I want to leave it. I don't want to risk breaking these things. They are kind of somewhat fragile, I would think. But yeah, I definitely think this is the find of the trip for me. I've never found one of these before. We got us a good fossil. Wait a minute.
20 years old.
Oh my goodness. We find so many of these out here, at least the casings. We don't usually find the whole round. But
That's a rare find. Just keep that right there.
I'm keeping it. Good luck charm. I might make a necklace out of it. So apologies if you can't hear me very well because of this waterfall. But check this out. We're on this spot usually is underwater. There's usually water running all through this area, but it's very, very low today. It's the lowest we've seen it in a while. Me and Matthew were looking on this bank here, and I saw this loose piece of the matrix. I was looking at it. I'm like, yes, interesting. Boom! Look at that goblin tooth on the side there. Right in there. I don't know if I should even take that out. I might just keep this as a piece.
I would keep it.
Yeah. I mean, I might clean it up a little bit, but that is awesome right there. Missing a little bit of the root lobes, but that's cool. I'm wondering if it has that other side cusp. That is an upper lateral goblin shark tooth. That is nice right there. Heck yeah, man.
Oh yeah.
Caleb just said some expletives and said big Tychotus. So let's... expletives, yes. Oh, don't trip. Let's see. Okay. That is indeed a Tychotus. A bit worn.
Right off the top.
Right off the top,
I
yep.
don't see any other bigger teeth on the top one.
So Tychotus was a shell crusher shark, if you're not already aware. You can see on this one, the top is kind of flattened off. That means the tooth was used a good bit. And, yep, it's just been water worn a good bit. But Matthew, that's a Tychotus, that rough shape. Usually they have more ornamentation on the crown of the tooth.
Is that a tooth?
That's a tooth.
That's them crushing tooths.
Crushing tooths, yep. Nice. All right, Caleb.
I think that's the first whole Tychotus I found.
Nice. Cool. Sweet. What'll it be, fellas? Mustard or ketchup? Oh, I see one. You see that?
Yes, I do.
Check that out. Pretty good goblin right there. Not too bad, missing a little bit of root. I find your lack of teeth disturbing. And I can say that reference now because I just watched the first Star Wars for the very first time.
Loser.
Yesterday. Loser?
Yeah.
You are cringe, sir.
Star Wars ain't that great. Halo.
Oh yeah. Halo is, okay, hot take. Halo is far superior to Star Wars.
I don't even think that's like a lukewarm take. Everybody knows that's true.
Yep. Let me know in the comments, what do you prefer, Star Wars or Halo? Because I know what side of that I'm on. It's a tooth. That's a pretty cool tooth.
Walk in.
Just pulled this one from the gravel down here. It doesn't look like a lot at first glance. Check that out. That is a tooth from a fish, from a picodont fish. Something probably along the lines of Anemotus. You can see on the bottom there, it has a little bit of a root indent. But they had rows of these in the mouth. In my last video, y'all might have noticed, or y'all might remember, I found a partial jaw section of one of these. So, pretty cool. I like those long teeth like that. That's pretty cool. Anything? No. Let's start. There's a pocket right over there.
Am I good?
Why would you do that?
I don't know. He put stuff in there.
Yeah, but you're supposed to sift it first.
Oh.
The small sifter.
Small stuff.
He just picks up a shovel of dirt and just dumps it in. Oh, there's a little Tychotus. Little shell crusher.
Show is.
Shoal is.
Show enough.
Cool.
Yeah, the black tooth.
That's my, Matthew, that's my new vocal stem. Wow, grape. That's another vocal stem of mine. Alright, let's see.
It may not be too much in this, but eventually we'll find a gem.
Oh?
Check that out. That's petrified wood.
It's not wood.
What? Jaw?
Who scared it?
That's Mosasaur.
No, it ain't.
That's Mosasaur.
No, it ain't.
That's Mosasaur.
We
Look.
were
Oh my
just
God, it
talking-
is!
we
Yeah.
were
That's the
just
side
talking.
thing.
Yeah.
That's a piece of jaw.
That's the tooth socket right
That's
there.
the replacement tooth.
This
side.
is the
Or is that the one where it sits? The part where it sits?
yeah, no, this is the socket where the replacement tooth would grow up into it and then it would form into the tooth socket here.
Dude, we were
Hell
just
yeah.
talking about how you don't find anything
Yeah, I
downstream.
That's wild right there. Caleb just pulled another gem from the sifter. It may not look like much, but that hole right there on the side and that round thing on the top, that tells me this is part of a mosasaur jaw.
I thought it was petrified wood.
Yeah, he thought it was petrified wood at first. But no, you can tell it's mosasaur because of the way it is. No, so this is the tooth socket on the top. The tooth's worn out, obviously. But that hole on the side, that's the replacement socket where another tooth would grow up into it. That was a gunshot in the background. But that plus the texture of the bone itself, you can tell it's mosasaur. That is awesome. Good stuff, Caleb. That's bigger than the piece that we found last time. He's a little
Yeah, it
worried
is.
about that gunshot.
Well, they don't know we're here. That's the only reason I'm worried about
Yeah.
it.
That's cool though. That is very cool.
I don't want them to shoot up this way.
Yeah, we were literally just talking like, we don't find a whole lot above the waterfall, but the stuff we do find is great. And then he just pulls that.
There's another socket right there.
Yep.
Literally 10 seconds after we said that.
Nice.
As we're going through this sift. That's
What?
insane.
You know what I said to that? Wow, grape.
Wow, grape!
Oh, there's a goblin.
Putting it in.
Wow.
Spreading it out.
Oof.
I didn't really ever seen that star pattern on the bottom.
Mm-hmm.
Quite that good.
What's the top look like?
Like a bad.
But dying.
You want this one?
Sure.
Got a little butthole.
Patrick Star.
Caleb, what you found?
Man, that's a dang terminid from
Terminid.
Eldiver's tooth. Little baby hive lord. Look at that.
Yep, that's
Hey, buddy.
Helgermite, which is a Dobson fly larvae.
Rocks, he's scared because I done touched him, but there's another one. Another one. There's two more.
My goodness. You stumbled upon the hive.
I don't know what this is. Hold up.
That
Let me try to crush it because sometimes they're just seeds. Pretty sure that's rock.
might be.
Check it out.
Uh,
I'm going to try to bite it.
that's a seed.
That's a seed.
Why would you do that? You have brain-eating amoebas now. Well, Caleb's over there digging around, seeing if he can find something. I was looking in this hole right here, and check that out right about there. Ooh, that's a Tychotus.
That's a fancy one.
Yep. It's a very raised crown on that one, surprisingly. Not too bad, missing a tiny bit of root. It's kind of worn. Not bad though. It's got a good bit of ornamentation
I just dropped my.
on the top there. Oh. Dropped the phone right into the muddy water.
Shake it off.
Check this one out that Caleb just got. There we go. That's a nice little tooth right there. Tiny little thing, little baby goblin.
Little blade.
And a little blade. Ooh, there you go. Nice. All right, was digging a little bit more, and check this out. Ooh,
That's a crisp one.
it's a crispy
Crisp
squally
$100
corax.
bill.
Crisp $100 bill. I wish. Let me zoom in on that one. Nice. Flip it over. No. There it is. Look at that. Awesome. Mind the crusty hands. We've been toiling away digging around out here. The toll is being paid right now.
The last clip you saw was 2.5 hours ago.
Probably not. Caleb, as soon as I turn the camera off, I'm showing him that squally corax, and then he just do the face again. And I look down.
Ow.
Look at that big
Bro.
old goblin.
Dang.
Bro.
Dang, that looked good. just missing a little bit of root tip.
That's a great one.
Nice, dude.
Heck yeah, man.
Yeah, man. Give me another one in the next 5 seconds. 1, 2,
You can't. Oh,
3.
got it.
There it is. Nice. Okay.
Well,
okay. And
Is
the
that a
next
tooth?
15
It's not
seconds.
even a tooth. I don't even know what that is.
What?
It just looks like a tooth.
Dang. You
Restart the
disappoint me.
counter.
Oh, that's a tooth.
Nice.
Oh.
Oh. Made a noise.
Ooh, that's that fishy.
Oh,
Look at the
yeah,
bottom,
that is a
look at the
fish
bottom.
tooth. Yep. That's a Pachyrhizotus right there. Missing most of the enamel.
Like I said, that's that fishy, man.
That fishy fish.
It ain't sharp, that's a fishy.
Yeah, look at that. The thing about these teeth, they look like little mosasaur teeth, but they're not. They are Pachyrhizotus. That's a predatory fish, kind of like a big old tuna sort of deal. Okay, just a second ago, I was talking about how this spot's not producing as much, and then we're start pulling teeth. So Caleb, show me that one you just found.
By the heaps and hollers.
Okay. And I just found nice little anterior cretalamina tooth. That's the earliest ancestor, or earliest known ancestor to the megalodon. Those big triangular cusplets on the sides. That, plus just the general shape of the root, shows that it's cretalamina. That is awesome right there. Another little cretalamina. Not so little. That's a very nice anterior cretalamina right there. Anterior meaning that would have been at the front of the mouth.
Why isn't it called a frontier?
Because it's already been conquered.
The real question.
And then not long after that cretalamina find, Caleb just made this banger of a goblin anterior. And you got a little bug on your finger, bro. You get them off.
Whoa.
Let me see it though.
Something in there.
Let me see it close up. Oh, hold on now. There you go. Nice. Good root, good blade.
There's something.
So check this tooth out right here. Now, some of you may know what this is. Note the very elongated root and just tiny blade compared to the root size. Matthew, what would you say that is?
I forgot the name of it.
You forgot.
It grows in the point of the jaw
Chimpanzee.
where it needs to flex.
Yes. Yes, the flex points in the jaw, the symphyses.
Expand on it for me.
Points in the shark's mouth that help it flex the jaw when biting, called the symphysis. There's multiple of them, and these teeth grow in those points in the symphysis. And yeah, they're usually like this. They're very elongated on the root, and they have they're just a very odd shape. A lot of them can vary, but pretty cool. I think that's goblin, I want to say. It can kind of get hard to tell with the symphysials what it's from, but not bad. So we're sitting here talking and digging through the dirt, and I look down. You'll see that right there. Looks like another really good. Oh no! Another really good squally corax right there. It's not. It is not. No. You stop. Sorry. They were having quite the unruly conversation before I started filming, but I had to show this tooth. So ignore the laughing in the background. That's a nice little squally right there. Nice. Matthew, do you want to see what heartbreak looks like for a fossil hunter?
Yes.
Look.
What the bottom look like? Oh, no root.
Oh, no root. If I can get it to freaking focus. But it is in half.
Oh.
It's
dang,
split down the middle.
Down the middle.
Yep. That's painful right there.
Shucks.
Shucks. We'll keep moving. On our way back, we're walking to the entrance, and Matthew picks up his water bottle, and there was a freaking little garter snake under it. See the little head poking out? I think that's a garter. It might be something else. I don't know. Little dude, man. And as Matthew said earlier, he's got the snake phobia.
I do.
The snakeitis.
I'm not scared of that one.
Yeah.
Big
Hey,
ones I'm scared of though.
don't hit me in the head, Caleb. Pretty cool. His name is Geronimo Jimbus. Live long. But real quick, I just wanted to show y'all the little mosasaur jaw piece that Caleb found up close.
Here, I'll let you do it.
Okay. Yeah, we just went through an entire ordeal. He lost it somehow, and it was on the ground by one of our trucks. How does that happen?
I don't
Caleb?
know. I swear I put it in the front pocket of my thing. Put it up in there before we went to lunch. Got back from lunch. It went in there.
It went in, but check this out. Check that out right there. So like I was saying earlier, that hole in the top, that round piece, that's where a tooth would have filled in, or that's where a tooth would have grown out, rather. That little hole in the side, that is where another tooth would have grown in. And you can see just the texture on it. It's definitely bone. And yeah, it's a little bit bigger than the other mosasaur jaw piece I found here previously. I'll put a picture up on the screen now of what that one looked like. But yeah, dude, that is awesome. Find of the trip for sure. Now don't lose it.
I got a big old Tychodus too.
Big Tychodus, yeah, not bad, not bad.
Hey, he lost it once. Can't happen again.
All right. Yep, Caleb's, he's got the mosasaur piece. It's going in the bag. Okay.
If it gets
You guys
lost,
saw it here.
You all saw it. You all saw it.
Yep, we all saw it right there. So if he loses it again, that's just on him. Right, Caleb?
It's actually all Dylan's fault, no matter what.
True.
It is
Always,
his YouTube channel.
you always blame me.
Remember.
All right, guys, so hunting out here at the dam a little bit. And these are the first few finds of the trip. Got a couple sand tiger teeth. That middle one, that's called a Brachytartarius lyricai shark's tooth. And check that out up top. That's a gar scale, an Eocene gar scale. That's pretty cool. Apparently those are pretty rare out here. So, yep, we're out here digging in the water, finding all kinds of different shark's teeth. I'm putting the GoPro on real quick because I just wanted to show y'all. Saw it in here just a second ago. Where are you? Oh, here we go. Ooh. Nice little wide sand tiger right there. I'm not sure what species that is. That's pretty cool though. Whoa, that's a fish. I got a freaking... What the heck? Y'all, look at this. There is a freaking flounder in my sifter. Look. Come on, buddy. Look at that thing. He's stuck to my hand now. What the heck? I was not expecting that. Look at this thing.
That's not as big as I get, too.
Yeah. That's a first. I know, I looked down and I saw something moving around. I was like, what is that? Hopefully y'all are getting this on the GoPro. I'm gonna let you go. Oh, he's stuck now. Come on. You gotta go. You gotta go. I don't wanna hurt you. There he goes.
Another one.
Oh, another little flounder. Yeah, they'll stick to you.
Yeah, you know.
Nice. There's a sand tiger right on the top there. Oof. Look at those side cusps. That's nice. And there's another sand tiger. Nice little sand tiger right there. I'm gonna put that one on the phone. So I keep having to come up to the bank here to get the phone from the bag just because the water there's so deep. I don't want to keep it in my pocket. But check out that sand tiger on the right there. Perfect root, perfect blade, and side cusps. That left one's nice too. It's missing a little bit of root, I think. That one on the right, or on top there rather. That's really nice. You get some really good quality sand tiger teeth out here. Some very good quality stuff if it's not broken. So let's keep it moving. So my buddy Kirk here, we were just talking about our previous trips here, and I had mentioned the first time I'd ever hunted this site, right up on along the path on top of the clay here, I found a nice, like, good 2-inch sand tiger tooth just on the surface. And what'd you say earlier?
So it was one of my first times here. I had about a 2-inch sand tiger and a big auricolitis in my back pocket. A tiny little hole in my back pocket, and it fell right through. And I was walking down to that end to show somebody what I'd found. When I got down there, the rick was in my pocket, but the sand tiger wasn't. I walked back a few times, couldn't find it, and I knew somebody was gonna pick it up. And that's what are the odds that you found it?
Right, yeah. That's like, to this day, that's like one of the biggest shark's teeth I have found too. I was comparing it to the big goblins that I have
that was like the top 3 biggest ones I've ever found.
Yeah. That's wild right there. Oh man.
That is so nuts.
Yeah, because I remember specifically, like, it was my first time here, and we were leaving for the day, and my mom was walking behind me, and she's like, Dylan, look, and I just turn around, and she's just pointing to the ground, and there's a big old sand tiger just face down. So Kirk here just found a shark's tooth that has pyrite in it.
Yeah, look at that reflectiveness.
Oh man, that's nice.
Like 1 in a million.
Yeah, that's crazy right there. Nice. That's a nice lateral sand tiger, it looks like. That's awesome right there. Hopefully you can pick it up on the GoPro. That shininess in the middle of the blade, that is crazy.
So I have like a small, flawless, like auricolitis from here that probably would have been $100 tooth, but it's $1,000 tooth because of it.
Yep. Nice, man. Turning the GoPro on for this one. Look at that tooth. That's a nice sand tiger right there. Not exactly sure what species. Possibly Striatomia, maybe Brachycarcharias. But it's got all side cusps, full root and blade. That's a very nice tooth. I think that's the biggest tooth I've found today complete. That's nice. Just pulled this scoop up right on the surface right there. Another good broad sand tiger lateral. That's not bad at all. Maybe missing a tiny bit of the root. Tiny little tip of the root missing on the side there, but another nice big tooth. So I just pulled this one from the sifter. Good tooth. It's got all side cusps, good blade and root. But look at the color on the tips of both the side cusps and the root, or sorry, the blade. I'm gonna get this one on the camera, on the phone camera. This is a cool looking tooth. I've always said that this site has beautiful preservation, and this just absolutely proves that. Look at the tips on both the blade and the cusps. That is awesome. Oh yeah. Oh, don't drop it. Whew. Rolled down my hand there. Nice. We're getting them now. We're getting them. All right, guys. Oh, I think that's actually a Physogallius. This is a nice tooth as well. This is like perfect condition. I'll get this one on the phone here for you guys here in just a bit. Let me go ahead and get the rest of this sift up. To give you all an idea of what the tiger shark teeth here look like. Now, as for what species, I'm not entirely sure. I'll put up an ID now on what each of these are, but those are really cool. I love the look of tiger shark teeth, especially that one on the right, that big broad tooth. That is awesome right there. These both could be Physogallius, or these both could be Galliocerido. Like I said, I'll put some IDs up, but that is pretty cool. And then I pull up this sift. Bingo. Oh, get off there. There we go. Another good sand tiger, both side cusps and root and blade. Looks like it's got a little bit of like a reddish tip to it as well. That's cool. The preservation here is insane. I love it. Even with the nasty weather and the clouds, this is still a really nice area. And I don't know if you can see it out there. I'll try to zoom in. Those are turtles. We got turtles on the rocks out in the middle. The big old boy right there. Can't hardly see him. I'm zoomed in so far right now. You can see him sticking his head up there in the middle though. Yeah, but ooh, it's starting to come down now. I'm feeling it, feeling the cold a little bit. And right over here, we got a natural spring. Yeah, it's starting to get cold. But yeah, we got a natural spring coming out of the rocks over here, or out of the clay rather. Check that out. Right there. And I'm sure this has exposed a lot of fossil material. I just don't know if I'd be able to see any on the surface. But yeah, this is a cool area. Quite different than the Cretaceous stuff that we usually hunt up further north in Alabama. So yeah, I think there's that spring there, and then I think there's one a little bit further down past behind those bushes here, which is pretty cool. It is just something else to be out here in nature, finding fossils from 45 million years ago, just in the elements. I feel like I'm a freaking caveman back where I should be in nature. Oh yeah. Oh, there we go. Here's another sand tiger. Two decent sand tigers from that sift. That's not too bad. I'll take it. Now fellas, that right there is what you like to see. Right in the top. Oh yeah. Nice sand tiger right there. Fully complete blade. That's got everything. Awesome. Figured I'd bring the phone out here into the water for a little bit, just to see if I can get any footage. Look how nice this area is though. I just cannot get over it. And in that last sift I pulled, nice little sand tiger. It may not be the biggest tooth, but it is very good condition. Look at this fellow's right here on the surface. Another good tiger. Look at that. Perfect. That is awesome right there. Whew. I cannot get enough of those tiger shark teeth. That is awesome. Guys, in literally the exact same sift, I had just turned the camera off and I looked down and there's a Physogallius, a false tiger, right next to it. That's another really good condition one as well. That is awesome right there. Another solid sand tiger tooth right there. Got everything on it. The sand tigers here are just insane. Yeah, just to show y'all where I'm keeping my phone right now to film these close-ups. Yeah, that's a little sketchy. There's this big old piece of metal something from the dam itself that fell off a while back right here in the water, and I'm propping my phone up on it. These iPhones are a bit waterproof up to a certain amount, so let's hope I don't have to test that today. So I believe Kurt's already getting ready to head out. And on my last sift here, I got this big old blade up top here, as you can see. And this nice little sand tiger. I believe that's a Brachycarcharius for the genus. I'm not 100% on that though. But yeah, not a bad way to end it out. All right, guys, so Kyle and I were just checking the gravel pockets here, and first find of the trip for me, I got this nice little echinoid. And sorry, the birds above us are having a blast. They are screaming, and I don't know. They're gonna eat us, yeah, probably. But that is a nice little Hardwinia echinoid right there. That is awesome. Need to clean it up a little bit, but that'll be nice. You never know what you'll find when fossil hunting, including all the garbage. And this guy, I guess Jack Skellington, has met his match.
Poor guy.
Poor dude. He's about to turn into a fossil. So I was grabbing my backpack, and Kyle started making all kinds of weird noises. It's like, what the heck is this? And so I looked down, and sure enough, all this you see right here, those are worm tubes from the Cretaceous. Now the thing is, these weren't, you know, aquatic worms. What they do, they burrow into wood. And so, as you can see here, this is lignite. This is a type of, you know, not quite fossilized wood. It's like on its way to being coal, I guess. But these worms would have dug into the wood, and then I guess the wood got washed out to sea. And as you can see here they are on the ocean floor, just exposed in the modern day. That is awesome right there. A pretty decent sized chunk of them right there. Nice. We were walking along and we saw this strange shape, and we looked at it. Sure enough, that is a big old chunk of ammonite. And you can see really well the sutures in the cross section there. It would have been part of the chamber of the ammonite. Oh no, it's kind of crumbling in my hand. I'm gonna put it down before I destroy it. But as you can see right here, that's a full ammonite. That is awesome right there. Now there's no point in us getting that thing out. It's just gonna crumble, really. And I can already see breaks and stuff in it right there, unfortunately, but they are here. That is awesome. This is the funniest thing that just happened here. So I was standing over there by our stuff. Kyle was over here. We were trying to get a couple of shots for the thumbnail for his video. And he was just kind of looking around, looking at the rocks, you know, hitting some poses, you know. And he looks up and he goes, dude, there's a Tychodus right there. And sure enough, we've been walking this whole creek, haven't found a thing. And there's a freaking Tychodus tooth.
That's crazy.
Right in the rock. It looks like it's in good condition too.
Oh God, I'm scared. Oh. That's amazing.
Oh, dude. Okay, that gives me hope.
Now we need to extract her.
Yes.
I think it's time, Dylan.
I think it's time
to work on the extraction here of this Tychodus tooth. I wonder if all of it's there.
I'm sure it is.
We might need the pocket knife.
Oh, wait, it's conveniently in the pocket.
Perfect. Right where it belongs. I'm gonna try it. Okay. So this stuff is. Oh, I saw it move.
Oh no.
Wait, okay, hold on.
I mean, oh yes, too.
Oh no, but oh yes. Okay, so it's gonna come out with this blob right here. Oh, nice, dude. Yes, sir. Hold on, I need to exchange hands. It looks to be the whole tooth. Let's wash it off.
It's a beautiful sight right there.
Oh, dude. Look at that. Look at that right there. Shell crusher shark tooth Tychodus from the Cretaceous. Now, do I leave it in this clay stuff for now and mess with it more later? That might be the case. I don't want to break it. It's actually kind of cool in the Matrix too. That is so incredible. Well, that's a great and encouraging find, my friends. Right where we least expected it.
Oh yeah. That is awesome.
Wow.
All right.
Get you some close-ups still.
Here, let's see. Look at that tooth. It looks like it's in great like even if you were to get it out,
Right.
I bet you it has the full root.
Yeah, it looks like it does. Oh, that's so cool. Wow.
Tychodus mortoni. That is awesome.
That's amazing, dude. Sweet. A beauty.
Oh yeah. Guys, do y'all want to see what heartbreak and pain looks like for a fossil hunter. Do y'all see the fossil right here? Anywhere? That's a broken Tychodus crown. It would have been a good sized one too. That's terrible. It pains me so. Oof. Let's see if there's anything in this sift that might make it not nearly as heartbreaking. Oh, hello. Nice Cretalamna shark's tooth right there. Nice. Missing a little bit of root. I'll take it though. Okay, so this sift isn't as heartbreaking as I thought it was. So on the side of the waterfall now, I'm checking this over here. Look at this, just all the echinoids in here. We got one there, got a broken one there, got one missing his face right there. They're all throughout these rocks here. So we're down here at the bend now in the creek. You can always tell we're in a good spot because of this big old broken tree right here. We always try to come over here, and I was digging around in the gravel right here. And Kyle, do you want to get it on clip? Yeah. Let's do it. Can you spot it in here?
Let's see. Let me spot it before the extraction. Oh, come on. You can do this, Kyle. What the heck? I must be at a bad angle. I don't see it. I see it.
Yeah, see it. Okay.
There
All
it
right.
is.
Ooh.
Nice, pretty.
Nice goblin.
Oh,
Missing
yeah.
a tiniest bit of the root, but
Sweet.
not bad.
Ooh, look at that
Ooh.
color. Let me take a looky.
Yeah.
Wowee.
Wowee.
Yeah, it's beautiful. Nice long goblin.
Oh yeah, you can see the striations in the blade really well too.
Awesome.
On the front. Yep.
You are.
Thank you, sir. Nice.
Very nice.
And then not long after I pulled that goblin tooth from here, I pulled this tiny little tooth. Now, it's a little bit beat up, but that's from a fish called Pachyrhizotus. Now, the thing about these teeth, they look a lot like baby mosasaur teeth, but they're not. They're way too small to be mosasaur. You can see the cross section there, very, very oval. And yeah, there's an airplane right above me too. Yep. But nice. Pachyrhizotus, you don't find a whole lot of those, so that's pretty cool. Who have I spotted here? A wild Chase. Oh my goodness.
He is.
The man himself. If y'all didn't know, Chase is going to be joining us on today's fossil hunt along with me and Kyle. And Chase knows this area quite well. Look at him go. Look at that absolute power walk.
We got places to be. Rocks to look for.
And Chase, as soon as he gets here, walks up to me and gives me this. This is a nice little blastoid right there.
Oh, there's one right here.
Oh, Kyle just got one. And Kyle, what were you pointing out earlier? Where was it?
What was I pointing at?
The crinoid
Oh, it's in my
bits.
hand.
Oh, here. Let me snatch. Check that out. So Kyle found this on the ground here, rather. This is a bit of crinoid. What would you call that? Crinoid arms. These are the arms that would come off of the calyx of the crinoid. I'll put up some pictures now of what these animals would have looked like. They are wild. But nice find, Kyle.
Thank you, sir.
There you go.
Where'd it go?
Let's see.
Oh, there's another one. Actually, two now.
Oh, there's an Archimedes.
Wait, where'd the... Okay, there's the first one. Yeah, this place is such a blast, y'all. Endless fossils.
Such a blastoid.
Such a blast.
Whoa! Hey!
Yes. Anyway.
Anyway,
Back to it.
check this out right here. We've got a nice little...
Found an actual living clam.
An actual...
What's he doing here?
Go out there.
Get out of here.
Speaking of clams, we got a little brachiopod right here. Another really nice one, both halves. Nice.
It's a decent.
Now check this out right here. We got a nice little blastoid. The preservation on these things can be insane. Look at the detail right there. 300, look at that. 320 million years later, and it still looks like it is in perfect condition. That is incredible. And then I saw up here, it's a big piece of bryozoan right there as well. That's nice. Finding all kinds of cool stuff out here, man. It's crazy. Everywhere that you look. Watch, I'll look over here. Bet you I'll find something right now. Piece of bryozoan right there. These rocks are just full of them. Let's check this out, y'all. So we've been seeing all these Archimedes segments around here on the floor, on the ground rather. This is what a fuller Archimedes would have looked like. Had the main stem in the middle, and then all this sort of surrounding coverage of bryozoan. You can see all the patterning there, and then that right down the middle. That is awesome. Got another piece. Is that a crinoid stem or is that a bullet? Okay, that's a crinoid stem. We're good. Yeah, there's all kinds of stuff. It's crazy here. I love it. Getting anything good, Chase?
Look at this. I found a very rare fossil.
A rare fossil? What is that?
It's a fishing weight.
Oh, I was like, what? What in the world?
The crinoids were using lead.
Check this out, y'all. So I'm going through the gravel here a little bit. And right over here, where was it? Right there. Another little blastoid. Again, incredible preservation. Just need to clean it up a little bit. Look at that. I want more of these today. I'm gonna get more. Check this out, y'all. Chase just pointed out. Oh, look at that. That looks like a nice big horn coral. Oh, that's a big old boy. Oh, he looks like he's in good condition too. Thank you, Chase, for your contribution.
You're very welcome.
That is beautiful. That'll look really nice cleaned up.
You're welcome, my boy.
Chase.
We are finding more and more brachiopods, like this little guy right here. So practically, you know, just as rare, right? You know, yep. Basically the same thing.
All my homies love brachiopods.
Oh yeah, that one looks full. Yeah, that's a nice little piece.
That's funny. This brack is compressed.
Oh.
It's compressed like that. And so it's like the whole brachiopod is there, but it's flat. It's kind of like, he don't got sad.
Bro needs to work out a little bit. He's got a flat ass. Look at all of the crinoid segments right here. Right there. I want more. Give me more. Do y'all see this right here? Well, there's two things. Nice little brachiopod segment right there. But do y'all see that? That. Oh, look at that horn coral. Nice long boy. Right next to a big old crinoid stem. And a bunch of crinoid stems. Nice. That is a cool one. That's going to clean up really well.
I'm gonna go jump in, actually.
Yeah, Chase, go jump into the freezing cold water. That'd be
Don't tempt me
amazing.
with a good time.
Okay.
That water is so cold.
Well, Chase is threatening to jump into the water. Right down here, what we got? That right there. See that? Nice little blastoid. Oh, yeah. Oh, he's a little broken. Boo. I think we'll leave him be. Chase, is there such thing as a pathological horn coral?
I mean, probably.
Probably. I may have just found one. He's a little bent. He's a little crooked.
I think they all are a little crooked. Yeah.
I mean, this guy in particular, though. Huh. Kyle has said the words.
I said the words.
He has found a tooth.
Wait, I gotta start recording too. Hey y'all, I got a tooth right here. It's gonna be a shell crusher type. Look at that. I recognize that structure. Ooh, it's a little worn out.
Is that what that is?
That's exactly what that is.
What?
If you look really closely, you will see the little, I don't know what to call those little dots. See the
Oh, yeah.
backside there? Chase will have a better idea. It's like maybe limestone stuck right there. Because that would be all black on that side too. That's pretty cool. It was just loose in the gravel.
I've probably looked over about 20 of those.
No, maybe.
Maybe. Oh. Good thing I was filming, because Chase is hitting this.
Laying down.
Because I first saw this.
Hold on,
That's
I'm gonna
like
have to get some close-ups. Like, close-ups.
like an itty bitty fragment of something. I can't tell. Anyone got a jeweler loop? The paleontologist, do not have the jeweler loop. I don't know about that one. That's something.
Okay.
It's a tooth.
It is a tooth.
Of what? I'm not quite sure.
Wait, hit the high note again, Kyle. The echo out here is crazy. Whoever's in those woods over there is like, ah!
You're getting to find a Bigfoot.
The spirits are hitting.
I'm finding it. Oh!
This is what happens while we fossil hunt. We just scream. I'm gonna start Mongolian throat singing out here.
Mongolian throat singing.
Hoi.
Why?
Okay, Chase, what?
God.
You gotta explain to us why you're screaming right now.
So this is one of the rarest crinoids out here. This is Agassiz crinus, and you could tell it by the basal plate here. These had no stem. They sat in the dirt like that and just were up chilling. It was pretty interesting, but they're really, really, really rare.
Yeah.
But that's the most complete example I've ever found. They're very crazy rare, especially articulated.
Interesting. Well.
So I'm happy but sad, but happy but sad.
Interesting.
Sappy.
But happy but sad, yeah.
But happy and sad. Yes. Nice.
Oh, sad day for America.
Let me be clear.
Everyone's recording that.
Everyone's recording.
Yeah.
Cool. This is a
Dude, that is so nice.
that's a good phainocrinus. Has the arms all the way, looks like all the way to the tips of the arms, which is pretty good. I'll bet that might be its stem that just got disarticulated.
Right.
I mean, you breathe on these things the wrong way and they get disarticulated. So
Dude, what a beautiful display piece. Let me see.
that's a good one.
Wow.
Can't complain about that.
That's awesome. Go, Dylan. That's beautiful.
sir.
Where there's one,
Look
there's
at
more.
that.
There are more somewhere right here. You know, I walked right over that.
Yep.
That's okay.
Chase is more skilled than I.
It's my like
There you go.
5th year being out here.
Awesome.
Sweet.
What you got down here, Chase?
The crinoid.
Another crinoid.
Got the cup. Got the like the beginnings of the arms, and you can see the arms on this side are actually pretty well preserved. And it's kind of grabbing an Archimedes. He's like, huzzah! It's an Archimedes.
Oh.
I think it's a Zeocrinides, but it's a little crushed. I'm not quite sure. Oh, you get a good basal plate. See the pentamural symmetry? I think it's pentamural. The 5-sided symmetry.
Nice.
Jesus.
Hold on.
HW.
He just flipped the rock.
Christ.
He just flipped the rock over and it was that.
Everyone.
Look at the stem going up to it.
Kyle and I had a moment there.
Oh my goodness.
Where we just tooted our pants, bro.
Oh my gosh.
I kind of want to throw this one in the water.
No.
Now. No.
That's crazy.
That
Chase
one's
just flipped this rock over.
wild.
And look you can see the stem going up to it. There's a crinoid.
Looks like a clean.
It was sitting right there, like that on the ocean floor. His stem, and then
You can see
going up
the
to
stem
his
going
arms.
up to it.
Oh, that is
Oh,
so cool,
and it's got
dude.
the pinnules too. That's the crazy thing.
Yeah,
So a lot of
that's-
these have the little like itty bitty,
What?
just the filtering apparatus.
Yeah, the preservation on that is insane.
That's absurd.
Really good find. That's awesome. It's just flipping rocks over.
Yeah,
That's awesome.
literally, like this one was right here, and I was like, good lithology for this. If we split this, I bet there's probably stuff in it. I can go get my rock hammer.
I got a rock hammer and a chisel, but look, it's about to go with my hand.
Woo!
Anybody? Anybody home?
Please.
That's wild though, right
That
there.
was crazy.
I'm bleeding.
Chase with 3 crinoids on the board, and us with nothing. No crinoids.
Don't worry, we're gonna hit it big.
We'll see. We'll see.
That's a wild one.
Chase has borrowed my rock hammer. See if there's anything else in these rocks that he found that crinoid in.
Nothing.
Nothing. Disappointing.
Sad day for America.
Sad day.
It is. I just pulled a full crinoid.
Right? It's a sad day for America as he finds an entire crinoid. Ooh. I'll look around down here.
That's what you want.
That reddish.
Well, not the red. It's the more like the content.
Yeah.
The content of the rock's character.
Okay. Chase don't flip the rock. Buddy, look at him. Beep. Beep. Oh, he don't know what to do. We'll put him back in the water here shortly. He's bagging it up. Back it up, Terry.
Back it up, Terry. What are you gonna do?
Oh!
Oh! Oh my God, he down.
So Kyle and I have moved down a little ways past the dock here. Chase is on the other side. But I was looking through some of the, just like the hash plates here, like the death plates of all the crinoids and stuff. And I saw this. Look at that piece right there. I'm not sure what that is. That's either like a really thin, long horn coral. If not, I think that might be some sort of cephalopod shell. Or something. I don't know. I'm gonna get Chase's opinion on that. All right, Chase, you be the judge. Do you see what I see in there?
Oh, that's cool. Yeah, you got a cephalopod.
Yes, I knew it was cephalopod. But I did not know it was cephalopod, but I confirmed it was cephalopod. I'm keeping that. That's nice.
That'll work.
That'll do, donkey. That'll do. Got my little squid boy.
Squid boy.
Squid boy. Awesome.
Bart'll do.
Kyle's gonna get cursed by what he just found in the woods over here. Oh no.
I found something.
Oh no.
Absolutely not.
Oh yes, here we go, Dylan.
Oh my.
Here it is.
I'm not touching it.
What the heck is this doing?
It's missing the bottom half.
This is a. Oh no.
Oh, look at, turn it like upside down. Look at that hair.
This thing's seen its better days. I don't know what to do with it.
Ah,
I'm scared of it.
stop staring at me with them big old eyes. Look at this, y'all. Right in here, I climbed. I'm standing on a rock. Ain't gonna lie. This is kind of sketchy. You can't see how far down that is, but I'm like, if I slip right now, it would not feel good. But I'm looking through up here. I see all kinds of brachiopod bits, crinoid stems, and the likes. And then I see, where did he go? Oh no! Oh, there we go. That right there, I think, is the end of a big blastoid. I'm gonna try to get that out with the hammer. So y'all bear with me. So I didn't get it on camera because I was kind of holding on for dear life up there. That is indeed a horn coral. I thought it was a blastoid at first, but no. And Chase is...
That's exactly what you would have thought would happen to me.
I just ate it on camera. Ah, let's go. Let's go.
All the way up here for an inarticulate brachiopod, bro.
The true fossil hunting experience. You finding a bad brachiopod and me absolutely just eating it. I don't even know where my horn coral went. I dropped it.
There's like 4 of them up here if you want one of mine.
No. Oh well. Maybe it was just not meant to be. But if I haven't mentioned it in the video already, the fossils we're finding in this area are from the Mississippian age of the Carboniferous period, making them around 328 million years old roughly in this area. That's what Chase was telling us. And Kyle's enjoying his donut over there.
Bagel.
Bagel. sorry, bagel. I didn't mean to get it wrong there.
What'd you call it? What'd you call it?
A donut.
Bagel.
It's like the first decently shark tooth looking shark tooth I found.
Chase did it again. First, the crinoid and all those other shark's teeth a second ago. And what is that?
That's a Cyvodus striatus.
Ugh.
It's the biggest, I'd argue, probably the biggest shark out here. That's not the biggest tooth of one, but that right there is the lateral cusplet, and that's the median cusp. Then you have the base of the tooth right here. Probably goes back into the rock. It's a little worn right here. You're kind of missing some detail, but that detail on the other side's probably still there.
Yep. Probably the coolest thing we've seen out here today. This right here. Can y'all guess what that is? That's not a jaw. You can see those little barbs on the top there. That is a shark spine. So Chase, explain exactly how that is a spine.
So it's a dorsal fin spine. So it sat in front of the dorsal fin and kept other animals from eating it, right? So you could see in the serrations as well. You see a lot the same in catfish, as well as a bunch of other fish like marine fishes. But I think the most prominent one in freshwater is catfish, where you have the dorsal spines that, you know, dissuade people putting their mouths on it, essentially.
Nice. That's a cool find though, dude.
That is a cool one. And this one we might be able to manually get out.
Nice. And y'all remember these from my last video. These big bryozoans called Archimedes. This was the internal coil inside. And we got crinoid stems. What's up?
Petalotus.
Oh, Petalotus right in front of me.
What's this?
Little Petalotus shark's tooth. It is a shark, right?
Ratfish relative.
Ratfish relative, okay.
You know,
Solid.
Chondrichthyon, yeah.
I want a good Petalotus today. On the top of this big old rock pile here, I've got this big old plate of just nothing but fossils. Again, a big Archimedes in the middle. You can see all the bryozoans in here, all the crinoid stems. I know I keep showing off plates like this, but it's just insane to think that this was the ocean floor over 320 million years ago, and this was all just piled up there, and it fossilized, and we're getting a glimpse as to what it looked like all the way back then. Kind of crazy. That is more Archimedes bits right here in this rock. There's a lot of those. Oh, and y'all hear that? Somebody, Chris over there, has the rock saw. He's found him something good, and he is cutting it out. So y'all are probably going to be hearing a lot of that in this video. Yeah, check out that bryozoan right there. That is nice. Awesome. And right here, fellas, I was just right there, that last clip I showed y'all. I moved to about right here. Do y'all see that? I'm pretty sure that is the bottom of a crinoid. That is the calyx right there. Yep, you can see the stem going down. Calyx, this would have been the main mass of the crinoid head. And then from there, the arms would be going up. They're kind of disarticulated right there. That is pretty cool though. You don't see those a lot. That's a first for me. First articulated crinoid calyx with stem right there I've ever found. Nice. Y'all, this is pretty crazy. Right about there, that's where I found that first crinoid calyx embedded in the rock. And then up here, I bent down to look at this. That's another crinoid calyx. And I think that, oh, that's loose. That's crazy. They're just loose on the surface here. That is wild. No telling what ID that is, what species. I am horrible at crinoid IDs. That would have been where the stem attached in the middle there. That is awesome. You know, there's always something nice about these little hash plates like this that I just love, especially ones like this that are really easily displayed. Definitely gonna keep that one. Nothing on it's loose, and other side's very muddied up and not the greatest, but you can see a lot of detail. So many crinoid bits and bryozoan, and that big old Archimedes in the center next to that crinoid stem section. That is so cool. So many fossils out here. It's actually stupid. Let me set that to the side real quick. Y'all can see. Ugh. Can I move? Oh no, that's stuck in there. That bryozoan bit right there, fanning out. That looks pretty cool. As I was walking up, I'm surprised I haven't seen more of these today. It's a little horn coral. Now, is it loose? Oh yeah. Pretty little feller. I think he's, oh yeah, he's a little, actually, he might not be too broken. That's a keeper right there, I think. Nice. By the way, that's totally not a bad omen right there. All the buzzards circling something over there. That's not scary at all. Oh my gosh. I literally just filmed those buzzards 2 seconds ago, and I grabbed my bag and I keep telling myself I'm gonna move over to Chase, and I looked at this big old hash plate. I'm like, okay, another Archimedes, brush and bryozoans, and I flip it over. That's a freaking crinoid head. That's another calyx. That'll clean up really good. Hopefully. Let's see. Yeah, he's in there too. Awesome. I think I'm gonna keep that, probably. It is a little bit of a big piece, but run some water over that when I get home. Get it cleaned up. That's gonna look cool. Y'all check out the crinoid piece. This is it. Cleaned up a few days after the hunt. All I did was run some hot water over it and scrub it a good bit with a toothbrush, and all that mud and stuff came off the top, and look at that. You can see the bottom of the calyx there. So you can actually see part of the stem coming out right there. You can see the arms going down into the rock. I thought about sending this off and maybe getting it prepped out a little bit better. But yeah, that is a really, really cool piece. Definitely one of the best crinoids in my collection right now. And then this big old slab right here, you've got one sort of disarticulated calyx right there. Another actually disarticulated piece right there. All those bits right there are crinoid. And then another good calyx right there. You can see the back end of it really well, that shape. And then some of the arms coming off of it right there. That's cool. Thinking about cutting this out, but we don't know how fragile the stuff is here. I don't have experience cutting stuff out like this, and neither does my friend Kendall here. He's the one who found this. But yeah, man, that's cool. All right, fellas, I have done it. I found one of my first blastoids of today. Y'all see that right there in the middle? That's a pretty decent sized one. That right there. It's a little compressed, I will admit. It's a little crushed. Usually these are a lot more symmetrical. But yeah, that's a pretty cool one. You can see the bottom kind of smooshed right there. That's a keeper though. I love me some blastoids. No matter what fossil site I'm hunting or where I am in the state, it seems like McDonald's always calls. I mean, anyways, we got this nice hash plate right here. A bunch of just random little bits of more crinoid and stuff. That might even be a little blastoid. I can't really tell. Yep, you can see the internal structure of that crinoid bit right there really well. Kind of got a star pattern. Okay, Christian here says he's got a...
I have a Helotus.
Helotus. Oh,
it
my
is a gob
goodness.
smacker. Look at that.
That's a, understatement, rather.
And Chris was nice enough to use his saw to cut it out for me. I got to get me one of those.
That's so nice, dude. Congratulations.
I'm going to do a little prep work on it when I get home, and this is definitely going to my teaching collection.
Oh, absolutely.
Because I always talk about the Paleozoic sharks that used to swim over Alabama, and when I say some of them were the size of goldfish and some of them were the size of great white sharks, my kids were always like, whoa!
Yep. Awesome, dude.
Education is the main mission.
Absolutely. That is the goal right there. I want something akin to that.
Yeah, right?
But fingers crossed.
Hey,
That's
I
awesome.
found this in the road.
What?
Yeah, it was in the dirt in the road on a block that was in a tire track. Somebody had ran over it.
Oh, you're okay. I'm about
So
to
keep
be.
your eyes peeled where people aren't looking.
I'm about to be crawling through the mud, man.
No problem.
So even though they're very, very common out here, you can see a bunch on the rocks right here. Look at this big ol' Archimedes. It's a pretty decent sized one for being loose like this. Got anything, Chase?
Horrible crinoid.
Horrible crinoid. How do you think the
The
crinoid feels?
audience is going to see that.
Oh,
I mean, the one you picked off to the side, tossed toward me, looks pretty
That
good.
one's fine, I guess.
yeah, that is a pretty nice little crinoid right there. Cool.
Oh, to be so fossil rich, you'd toss a crinoid like this.
Yeah.
You have no idea.
How dare my steak be too juicy and my lobster too buttery?
Now, if y'all might remember Chris here from a previous hunt. Yeah, he was hunting with us over in some Cretaceous creeks a while back. But he just found this piece right here. Look at this big old stem right there from a crinoid. And then right next to it is a nice little blastoid. I think there's another partial blastoid right there. Heck yeah. Now, just to find an entire calyx of it. I think there's a little bit disarticulated right there. Cool. Crinoids everywhere, man. And we have struck again with the crinoids. In this rock, we have a disarticulated calyx right there. Oh, and a freaking crushed, flattened blastoid right there. And then down here by my thumb, nice little calyx right there. Oh, it's loose. Whoa. Look at that. That was a beautiful jump chase. That was very, you know. I am indeed filming. Cut. Now, right next to the spot where I found that disarticulated, the little crinoid calyx, right down here, those are, oh, check that out. Those are crinoid arms disarticulated in the rock there. I wonder if that was from the same one. They're right next to each other. Pretty cool. So Christian and I think, are going to be heading to the other side here. And while we're walking across, we're taking it very slow, very steady, because if you remember, he found that Helotus in the road earlier.
In a tire track.
In a tire track, yeah, which was in beautiful condition. And so we're kind of just taking our time, seeing if we can't find anything. Hopefully some of this over here will be weathered out pretty well, and hopefully we'll find some good stuff. Oh, Chris is joining us. Let's go. Check out this piece that Chris just found. Nice crinoid calyx and arms right there. That is cool.
Really good. See if we can return it out. Cut it out.
Yep, he's thinking of cutting it out. Gonna go for it?
Let's try it.
Let's try it. I love the smell of silicates in the morning.
Oh yeah. Silicosis.
Okay, go ahead.
Moment of truth.
Moment of truth here.
Ooh. Yeah. Beautiful.
Check it out. Get it in the light. That is a beautiful crinoid
Very
calyx.
good crinoid. Who found it?
Me.
Chris did. You don't get to see it, Chase. No.
I can't. Get you demonetized.
Demonetized. Funny thing is, I'm not even monetized, buddy. That's awesome right there. Look at this fat with a PH. Fat
With a
blastoid.
double T.
Double T.
Dummy thick.
Blastoid. That's a big old boy right there.
Demonetized.
Ted. Demonetized. There you go. Nice.
Found it.
Good job, Chris. Y'all just look at the quarry out here. It's an active quarry. You got dump trucks moving along. You got all kinds of machinery out here. And look how much ground. Just imagine how many fossils are out there getting pulverized and
Don't
crushed.
say that kind of thing, man.
I had to say it.
There's at least 14 that suck.
At least 14. My goodness.
4-inch Cyvotus tooth right under the wheels of that excavator.
No. Check that tooth out right there.
Is that the ones with 3 crowns?
Yeah, it's got the little accessories.
That could be very nice. That is a Glickmanius cariforum, correct?
Yeah, should be.
Should be. Nice. I'm sure that's going to look really nice prepped out. Chris is going to cut it out here. Heck yeah. I'll put a picture up on the screen right now of what the Glickmanius would have looked like. Very cool looking shark. All the sharks from the Carboniferous were very weird.
We have someone here who knows a little bit about Glickmanius. A little bit.
Yeah, if y'all didn't know, Chase is one of the people who helped scientifically describe that shark right there, Glickmanius cariforum. Pretty cool. Update on the Glickmanius
You gonna get
tooth
that one out?
that Chris found. Look at that right there. That is a beautiful little tooth right there. Right in the rock. You can see it's got a cusp on the left and on the right side, and then the median cusp down the middle, and that very broad, flat root.
I appreciate it.
A lot of Carboniferous sharks look like that, honestly. Their teeth, at least. That is amazing.
This is a good rock. This is quite a few.
And then just a few feet away from where we found that glick. Look at that piece right there. That's some coral. Head of coral right there. Check that out, Christian.
Oh, dude. I love me some coral now.
Oh my goodness.
Yep.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
I found a piece of broken limestone that was like the inside of this, so it shows
Yep.
the growth rates going up.
Okay. That is pretty cool. I did not expect to just look down and find that.
That is great.
Heck yeah, dude.
I could probably
So-
get this to species.
Guys, I think we have found, personally, my find of the trip. You can see it right there. That's a big piece. That's, yeah, like Chase's thumb size.
I got a chunky thumb.
He got a chunky thumb. So what did you say that was?
So this is a cochleodontiform called Psammodus, Psammodus.
Okay.
And it's one of the bigger chondrichthyes you get out here. It's related to ratfish.
It's a shell crusher tooth, right?
It's a shell crusher, yeah. You can see,
Wow.
got a good cross-section view of it as well. It would have been, this would have been in the middle of the jaw, probably. Or at least closely associated, so it would have terminated kind of like, probably like here, or maybe have turned back. But this is a significant amount of it. I mean, you've got probably 4/5 of it.
Is that right side broken, or is that whole? That's
This,
complete?
it looks complete from here, because you're just getting the edge of that. There probably would have been another plate right here, a more lateral plate. But no, these are cool. A lot of these have been described from Scotland. And yeah, we don't have very many of them. If I recall, we've got three out of the Bangor so far. There is one from the underlying Monteagle that we have at the Alabama Museum of Natural History that's like,
Yeah. So you're saying this could be the 4th occurrence of this animal in the Bangor limestone. This is what the geology we're in right now, the Bangor limestone.
yeah, I don't know what other institutions have, but I can attest from like our field work, which is very extensive, and the Alabama Museum of Natural History, there are not many of these out there.
That is pretty cool. That is just not what I expected to find. Heck yeah, I've never even heard of that genus before.
Yeah, it's one of the over 50 different cartilaginous fish we get out here, so
That's crazy.
it's wild.
Find of the trip for me, that is, yeah. You can see the detail.
Interesting wear pattern right there as well. Strange.
That is cool.
Little pitting. That's a little fracture in it, but
Yeah.
that's how the Paleozoic works.
This thing, we are the first people to see the shark's tooth in 320-ish million years. Chris, check this out, buddy.
What's up?
Let's see if he knows what it is.
Okay, yeah, I'll see.
I think I've taught him well.
If he doesn't slip and fall.
What we got here?
It's calcite crystal.
Too old to get low. Is that a Psammodus?
Okay, all right.
Bingo.
I've done a good job.
Well, I found 2 already, so.
He's the one who's found like half of them.
Yeah. That is awesome right
Wow.
there.
Who found it?
Me.
Good
Yeah.
job.
Thank you.
Really putting it to Chase. He ain't found one yet.
Dang.
Whatever you say,
That is cool.
Boomer.
I wonder if we could cut.
Yeah, oh yeah, we can cut it.
Yeah, we're cutting that. So I left my Psammodus right over there on that hill. We're gonna come back to that later and prep it out. Oh man, let's see. Chris goes, there's a head of lotus.
That's not cut like this.
No, it's not?
No, that's the weird one, isn't it? It's the
Harpacotus?
Harpacotus.
Maybe.
There's a lot of Otis out here.
Yeah, it
It is a
is.
Harpacotus.
Yeah.
Nice. Let's-
You need to see it.
Oh man.
Harpacotus
Get out
dentatus.
get out my light, Chase. That is nice right there. Hey, look at the shape of that crown too. That's cool.
Yeah.
That's a nice. That's gonna be a nice cut right there.
That's the first one I found.
Yep. Awesome, dude. Right on the surface. Foreman for the quarry is telling us we need to get ready to wrap up and head out of here. But Christian, last minute, found a nice shark's tooth. Now, Harpacotus?
Again.
Another Harpacotus. Let's see it.
It's a bit of a tricky one to get out. It's stuck between a rock and a hard place.
Literally.
We got it.
Nice little tooth right there.
Oh yeah. Big thanks to Chris and his power tools.
Absolutely. Big thank you, sir. There you go.
Thank you.
Awesome. I'd say we did pretty good today, fellas.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
So, it's a little bit after the hunt, and right here you can see the Samotus that I found a little while back on the hunt. What I think I'm gonna do, I'm gonna leave this with Chase over here.
Demonetized.
I'm gonna leave this with Chase.
Demonetized.
Yeah, I'm gonna leave this with Chase though. He's gonna help prep it out a little bit, and I think we're gonna be using this for one of the papers that Chase is working on right now. It's, what would you say? It's kind of like an assemblage, just like a
final report.
Yeah, a final report.
Very extensive final report.
Yep. He's got like what, over 50 taxa on this final report that he's doing on that layer of geology.
On the Bangor limestone.
The Bangor limestone. And so this will be, I guess, mentioned in the paper and used for the study there. That is pretty cool. That is, definitely my find of the trip, for sure. So yeah. Now, I'll be honest, guys, if you have made it this far into the video and watched all the way through, you are an absolute legend to me. That's over, what, 2-3 hours of footage that you watched through? Yeah, that's crazy. Thank you so much. And thank you to all of you who have been with me throughout the year. At the beginning of this year, we had maybe like 900 or so subscribers, and right now we're sitting at a little over 1,900 as I'm filming this right now. So we've basically we've over doubled the amount of subscribers that we've started with, which is absolutely crazy to me. So thank you all, and a lot of big things coming in 2026. It's going to be a really good year for the channel. Hopefully y'all will be seeing some familiar faces. We'll get Caleb and Chase back on the channel, and it'll just be a really, really good year. I am looking forward to it, absolutely. Now let me know in the comments right now, if you've made it this far into the video, what type of fossils you want to see me hunt in 2026. We got Cretaceous, we got Eocene, Carboniferous, all kinds of stuff here in Alabama. So just let me know what y'all want to see in 2026. But with that, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see y'all in 2026.